Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to RollCraft. I am Tempo, joined by 4 fantastic members of the StarCraft 2 community. ZombieGrub, feardragon, we got ZergGirl as well as Olimoley, and here we are, playing some Dungeons and Dragons here on a Monday evening, and I hope you guys are ready because it kind of ended on a bit of a cliffhanger, you know, as far as this battle would go. How you guys feeling this week?
I legit don't remember where we stopped. Isn't it that we were fighting the vampire and he couldn't come into the room, and then I think we ended when the rock started moving. The rock that the crab guy.
What the rock is cooking? Oh my god, you guys are ready. Like literally a wrestler is about to burst through there, yo.
Well, what happened last time was that I couldn't do anything, and then the crayfish walked up to the vampire and now is blocking all of the melee attacks possible. So that's where we left off.
Yes, indeed.
Can I just say, I ran a Twitter poll, by the way, after that episode. And the winning vote was, no, you can't invite someone else into, or you can't invite someone into someone else's home.
Oh, like a vampire. Like you couldn't invite a vampire as someone who didn't live there.
According to the poll, 47% of people believe that you cannot invite someone to someone else's home.
What if it's like one of those things though, where like the host is busy and like you're the only person there, and they're like, "Can you get that? Can you let them in?" Like, wouldn't that kind of be like a transitive property kind of thing?
I'm wondering. Maybe the vampire he just can't do it. You know, it's like I can sense the fact that you don't live here.
I voted for the other option.
And then, you know, what if it's like one person owns the house and other people like rent from it, or like they're staying there for an extended period of time. Maybe they don't even pay rent; it's just a favor. Can they let vampires in?
Like if you invited somebody,
the vampire is trying to enter a subletter's house.
That's what I was thinking about. Yes, that's what I was thinking about. Is it the residence? It's true, because if it's like an Airbnb, right? Then you know it's like who really lives there, right? You know, it's like
Exactly.
I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Has anybody like ever invited a vampire into their house that wasn't actually theirs before?
I mean, has Larry really purchased the proproperty of this room?
That's the thing too.
Yeah, it's like, who's this really own? But the
Where's his deed?
The only like
I gotta change the name.
novel that I've ever, like, not even novel, like the vampire stories that I've ever read or watched, because I always thought they were really lame. I always thought vampires were kind of stupid. Is the comedy What They Do in the Shadows, which is a comedy about vampires. So they're constantly making fun of all these tropes. So I don't know if that's the best source.
Yeah, right. Maybe that's how you actually think it that way, though, right? Like that's the reason why. It's like, it piqued your brain and piqued your interest as far as like, okay, our vampires, like, you know, to get into an actual residence, right? Like what really is the basis of it, right? Like, why is it that you can't come in here, you know? Is it a moral thing? Is it like some kind of a you being very, very nice?
That is true. Where did it all start from?
That's what I'm saying. Like, can they physically not? Or is it one of those things where it's just like, you know, it's manner. It's like, you know, where I come from, I was raised right. You know, my mama was a great vampire and told me never to actually enter.
What if the the home moves into the vampire? Like if there's a big spell
what if there's
that literally...
earthquake?
And what counts as a home? Is there like also like a teardrop rather, like one of those like things that attaches to like the trailer? Is like that count as a home? A tent? Does a tent count?
Is a tent a home?
They knock on a tent?
Yeah, I don't know. A residence, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, vampires. I know. Honestly, somebody got to go back in time and just really, really look into these things and rewrite possibly all of these kind of check marks that a vampire must go through before they do certain things, right?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure whoever came up with the whole idea of them not being able to go into places like houses is just like wanted a really convenient excuse to not just let them burst in and kill everyone.
They're like, wait a minute, you can't come in here because you weren't invited. They're like, oh, really? I can't? And they went back and told the rest of their vampire buddies, and then the word in the street kind of just, you know how word in the street go.
All the other vampires, just a stranger danger program for kids to make sure kids didn't invite random strangers into their homes.
It probably was. If you say no thank you, they cannot come into your home.
They just cannot.
Legally,
yeah.
they cannot come into your home.
It's like the thing about the law, right? It's like technically you can break the law if you want to, but it's like we live by it and you know, to be a functional society, right? But
maybe it's like a pact they make when they become vampires. Maybe like whoever who was the first vampire made these rules. And he was really manner. And then he made it like contractually obligated if you ever turn into a vampire.
He's like, make sure you bring your vampire contract with you everywhere you go.
That might be it. I think that's it. I think the first vampire was just really, really, really polite.
Really nice.
Anyways.
I'm just changing the, you could tell that obviously we're on a little bit of a tangent, but I just had to change.
Whenever the DM encourages a tangent, I always assume that it's because they're working on something.
I know, right? I was like, because Olimoley was
like, talk about like the other parts of last week, such as, you know, we have a crab here who wouldn't let us look at this rock, and then now the rock is moving for some freaking reason.
Yes. Yeah, why would that be?
I'm sure a DM would get into that in a second.
Indeed. Yeah, I don't know why this won't copy. I'm just trying to copy.
Otherwise,
all the doors are locked.
Yeah, not much else happened, honestly. Like, we found a crypt, we opened the crypt, the vampire chased us, and then stopped because you can't enter a room without being accepted into it. So that is the summation.
Well, a big development, actually, was that Bridgette, you know, in her quest to becoming more wise, was probably the wisest of them all in this kind of situation, because if everybody did what Bridgette did, this vampire wouldn't be chasing them right now.
What did I do?
You were like, F this noise, yo, I'm out of here. We're gonna
that's true, I just left.
Yeah, but Bridgette doesn't have all the crazy loot that we just got.
Yeah, this is true.
I also don't need loot, I'm a monk. All right? Like, what do you think?
Yeah.
Are we dazzled? No.
Okay.
But
yeah,
yes,
I'll
guys,
just keep my ring of fire resistance and braces of defense.
Yeah, you're pretty weak, so you kind of need those things.
I do, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Yes, I changed it. Everything is good to go. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for another episode here of RollCraft in the Ruins of Tamoachan? Yes, we are doing this module here where our adventurers have stumbled and completely toppled or at least plummeted, I should say, into this ruins. And they did not expect to get to this part of the tomb. You know, they were kind of looking for a front door, and all of a sudden a bunch of these crazy warriors kind of just started chasing them. A lot of noise, and then the ground tumbled underneath them, and they found themselves into this kind of old school Mayan style, Mesoamerican, I would say, not a crypt. It's more of a shrine, let's say, because that's the name of the actual campaign. So it is a shrine, ladies and gentlemen, that has crayfish. They got snails. They got vampires, like you name it. And here we are. Here we are in this room, the home of Larry, the giant crayfish, who has charged to Loki's Papalokas. Apparently a very important decorated vampire. You know, they didn't know that he was a vampire at first. He was lying inside of his sarcophagus / coffin, very decorated, and had a lot of loot on him, a lot of riches that Zora and our homeboy Raist got the most of, if not all of. And now the vampire is awoken, and all of his skin, his bones, are all intact, except for a little bit that at least Alora and Raist have been able to take back off with the damage that they've done to him. So he's not looking as good as he was when he actually walked through that door and asked or at least stepped up to the door and asked politely to get in. But this rock that Larry has been guarding for so long started to shift. It started to move as soon as Larry did charge the door and made contact with Toloki's. Actually grappled him in his claw, to be honest, if you guys didn't forget. And this rock is not a rock, my guys and gals. It's not. And that staff is not a staff either. The rock starts to shift. It starts to move and digs its head up out of the ground, and you realize that it's actually a giant crab. What?
Oh.
It's a giant crab, and the staff was not a staff, but his leg, one of his legs of this crab that you totally mistook for a a staff for some reason or another. I don't know why, but
really,
you know, it is how...
giant crab's leg looks like a staff. I don't know about this one.
And here he is in the building, and
Maybe
he wakes
just
up
had
from
a
his slumber
staph
and
infection.
says, "Who wakes Kalakakila?"
Oh, he's a
And
little
joins
sleepy
the fray.
Kalakila. Oh, you got the sleepy eyes.
He does look incredibly sleepy, by the way. He still has sand, you know, the little part of his eye, like the little beady part, right?
He's got literal sand in his eye, as well as the sleepies is what we call them.
Yeah. So here we go. Yeah, we're at the top of the turn order, by the way. Before that, though, we are going to roll initiative here for...
Don't forget that vampire dude sent bats at us.
He did.
Bats.
That he did. Oh, yeah. So just to see where his turn is going to fall in this... And he rolls a 16. Not bad, Mr. Kalka. As he does say, you do know his name, Raist and Alora, as they can understand. You notice that it's an omen that he speaks. Who wakes Kalakakila?
This beast is asking who awakes Kalkakila.
Let me go through this. He does. Well, I mean, that's just what he says when he
I'm just
when he
like
wakes up.
conveying to our party.
He's just like, yeah. That's what he says, and then it is Bridgette's turn in this fight with this giant crayfish blocking the door, apparently.
So I see this like giant crab like shake off the sand as it kind of emerges, and I'm just like, what? And I turn to it mostly because I can't do anything to the vampire. And I size it up, and I start thinking about what I can do. So I'm gonna just prepare my action and say that if he moves like to me, I'll attack him.
Okay.
Hulk, for once in your life, don't smash.
A Hulk smash about to go down. All right. So yeah, Bridgette, yep, ends up just readying. What do you have in your hand? Is it your scythe or you got your fists up? Scythe. All right. Alora, it is your turn.
Okay. So this beast is hostile to us?
This beast has just woke up. He basically just woke up.
Okay.
So far, you don't know. You can kind of size him up as well to see if you would like to see. He's still shaking sand out of his eyes right now, though, and he's wondering who's woken him up.
Alora's gonna try to communicate with Kalkakila. I can try that since I know Omen.
Yes, you do.
Well. Would that be insight or animal handling?
This, I mean, in this case, since you can already talk to him.
If you're just talking to him, it's nothing.
I think it should be, yeah.
Okay.
What do you say? What do you say to this giant crab that has sand in his eyes?
Kalkakila, what makes you rise from the sand? Are you here to destroy us or leave us be?
I'm just sleepy. Oh, look at Larry. What is he doing? I should probably help him. Do you guys know Larry?
Yeah, we're well acquainted with Larry. He's on our side. He's helping us out.
Right, so for this remove, I would actually, I'll just do like a little persuasion in this one, just
persuasion.
And then that would be like your action, I guess. Okay. Yeah, if somebody does like a talking in combat, would it just be? Okay, that's fine. He's just like, oh, that's cool. All right. Well, if you guys are here to help Larry, then I guess I'll help. I guess you guys are okay.
What a sleepy bear.
And you probably still have, I mean, yeah, if you talk in combat, I'm wondering, would it be, this is like an action and then you'd have a bonus action, or a bonus action and a move, if you'd like?
And a move. Okay. I can ask him again something, if that's okay. Would that be a bonus action?
Actually, I have no idea how conversation works in combat. I just know that there's a vampire and a giant crayfish and a freaking crab right now.
In one sentence. Well, I wanted to ask him, Kalka. Is it Kalka Kila?
You know, it's a Kalka Kyla.
Okay. Kalka Kyla.
Kalka Kila.
Is there another way out of here? Are you rising out of another passageway?
I would give him give me a
persuasion.
Not even persuasion, but maybe. Yeah, it's just a question. Right? I mean, you're just asking for
charisma.
Yeah, it could be a charisma check.
It's some kind of charisma check here. Yeah, I'm looking. What would be the most?
Charisma save.
It still works out, but he actually, despite like the most, I was gonna say, despite how incredibly charismatic and smiley you are to this crab, he still has sand in his eye, clearly. But you know what? He smiles back at you, however a crab would smile, and just says, "No, I really don't know about this place. If anything, though, I would head over to those little stairs to the east." And he points his little crab claw to the east, which would be your. I think
the thing on the left.
Where Larry is. East.
No,
That's actually
up?
where Larry is.
Oh, okay.
He points up towards Larry, and he does indeed point towards the east, which is where the Larry and his vampire are they're literally wrestling right now, as Larry has Loki's in a crab claw clutch, if you will.
Okay. Well, at that point, Alora turns towards her allies. This Crab King doesn't mean us any harm because we're friends with Larry. However, he says that the east stairs bear some investigating.
We already went that way.
Exactly. You guys did go down that way.
Oh, okay. I thought he unlocked something.
Yep, he just woke up and he pointed you that way. Towards where Larry and the vampire, and where there was a staircase that was up there, and it was blocked when you guys had tried, like it had caved in. So maybe he could have been sleeping. Maybe it caved. Maybe it was open when he was awake before, but it is no longer open anymore. That's for sure, and you guys know that.
I passed my turn. I'm done.
All right. So Kalka can't even either. So Kalka kind of just like moves slowly over towards Larry and just asks, "Larry, is this your new friend?" And of course Larry's like, no, he is disrupting the duty and he means you harm. He must die. And Kalka's like, oh, okay. Would you kindly get out of the way, please, then? And Larry's just like, if you say so, I'll move. And then he ends his turn.
This guy reminds me of Sloth from Full Metal Alchemist. He's gonna be like, okay, and then he's gonna pull out Samu that does like 80 damage. It's gonna be great.
But actually, the thing is, right now he's still grappled. So Larry's kind of like, my hands are kind of full right now, though. But it is going to be Raist's turn.
All right. I think that I will... I think I'll just do... What is it? Ray of Frost on our... Necromancer, or sorry, on our vampire friend.
All right.
Wait. There we go.
Ooh.
Hey.
All right. Damn, son. Gets a 26 and a 25. Hot damn. And man, roll your damage.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember
how to do it. I guess it is...
I was trying to be clever, and I was trying to pull up my character sheet on my iPad. That's
Don't you just click the name?
Oh, what was it?
Don't you just click the name?
That's what. Yeah. When I click the name, it just rolled the 26 and the 25.
Yeah, because usually it's supposed to have the damage thing, but for some reason, I guess you could. But he tried to do it on the iPad, and it just was like,
yeah.
All right, so damn. Yeah, Raist. Yeah, Raist just like continues to just sling these spells over at this vampire, and these blue swirls actually start to form in his hands, and he just it turns into almost that staff that is on the back, or rather on the side of Call of Cthulhu, and just lunges it. He flings it over at over Larry's head, and it just pierces Loki's. Not quite in the chest, but it hits him on the right side of his chest, and he's visibly hurt right now. He's looking really bad as a bit of the frost actually starts to almost materialize around the body around it, and you can see that he's a little bit slower in his movements. So damn, that's 11 damage. He doesn't take any resistance to frost.
Yeah, and his movement speed is reduced by 10 until my next turn.
So we can walk into that door even slower. I wonder if this will work now, because before the other thing wasn't working. The minus and whatnot, like the math stuff. But it looks like it's working today. So it is now to Loki's turn, if that's the end of it, if you don't have a bonus action or a movement that you like to do.
No, I think Race is going to be cool with just that.
All right. So now to Loki's turn. He's like, "Ooh, how frosty." As he says that, he realized there's a the screeching sound next to Larry. And a swarm of bats appears. I actually don't have it just yet, but they're bats. Mother effing bats, mate. And I have it here. And I believe you still just roll, like, I think the bats themselves are supposed to have like their own kind of initiative as well, right? So this is one bat, but they move as a swarm pretty much, so
yeah.
I believe I don't know if this is like general knowledge, but when you do like kill swarms, right? Like the more damage you do to them, apparently, like the less there are, right? So you're killing them as like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So, however, what I'm wondering is how to how do you actually make, I have the actual monster, and if you wanted to attribute a monster to a token, is there any specific, can you just go into this little represents character thing?
Yeah.
And it works? Okay. Easy peasy then. Cool. Then it's a swarm of bats, ladies and gentlemen.
Awesome.
There you have it.
I can hit that.
That you can.
Yeah, you can.
So I'm going to roll initiative for it as well. Oh, if I know how. Yeah, this is one thing as a GM, I'm not exactly sure. I never realized how to do it. So when you want to like make a new character like that, why? Because I have it made to the swarm of bats, right? I don't know if you've done this before, ZG.
Usually
if
not.
It represents. Oh, really? I was wondering.
I don't think we've had a
something like that happen, right? That could do that. Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's been like
because it's just
rats,
a monster. It's just a monster, you know what I mean? So I have the monster itself. I just don't know how to attribute it to the token.
Well, you don't have to attribute it to the token, anyways.
Okay.
You know, you can roll initiative just as initiative and then put it in the turn order.
Okay, then I'll just do that. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. All right, so he rolls a 16, but he doesn't act until the next phase of combat. So when we get back to Bridgette, I'll re-roll the order. All right, and as he actually is wrestling here with the giant crayfish, he uses one of his actions in order to try to get free. So for grapple, I believe it is a strength check.
Yeah.
And he struggles and struggles, but he simply cannot get free of the actual completely terrifying claw grip that Larry has on him. So, damn, unfortunately for him, he says, "Go, my bats, do the duty for me." And he ends his turn. So poor.
Feels like he's covering face. He like tried to get out, and he's just like, I didn't want to get out anyways.
I can't believe we rolled a 5 though. Okay, well, Zora's turn, and it is yours.
There's no clear way for me to hit the vampire, right? Because of how big Larry is, and
There's just this giant swarm of bats here, just chilling. It's not a giant swarm. It's probably like 3 or 4.
All right,
so,
then I will.
Not really a swarm.
I know, right? But yeah, I look here at the actual thing. I'm like, oh.
Like a friend hangout.
You know, it's like, yeah, a gaggle. Is it a gaggle? Not even, or
Gaggle.
A gaggle of bats.
Let's see. Yeah, I'll just make this easier for you. I'll hop in.
All right. The swarm here. Save that.
I'll get closer to the bats and try to hit them. Or I'll swing my warhammer around and try to
just swing it around town.
Yeah.
Swing that warhammer round and round. All right. Hit it up. Hit me up with that roll, that warhammer roll.
There.
That's a hit. And it's going to hit the bats for 1 damage. As you swing at the swarm of bats, it's like a piñata in the sky. And you manage to just, at least clock the leg. Or at least, yeah, maybe like a little bit of the wing.
Cool.
Of the swarm of bats.
I'm helping.
Yes, you are.
Even though I got us into this mess. Although nobody knows that. Nobody knows that for sure.
This is true. This is true. Yeah, you guys haven't discussed it yet, and you still have a chance to prove yourself in the law court. So yeah, if you have any other actions, you can do so. But yes, you hit, hit these bats, but it doesn't really seem to do anything. You know, they're still flying around.
Yeah. Oh, that's all I got.
All right. So it is going to be Larry's turn, and Larry, my boy Larry, is going to. He is. As he had told Kalkakila, he said, all right, I'll get out of the way, but I must do my duty here and protect you. So he's actually going to take a nice swipe over at Loki's, who is still grappled right now. And he's gonna claw him. He's gonna claw him up. And then he's gonna claw him again as he drops him. And he misses him. So as he drops Loki's out of his grappling, I guess he just swings over his head as Loki's masterfully dodges out of the way. And ends up hitting for... Oh, it doesn't have a damage one for him either, so I'll roll it. And it is indeed going to hit him for 4 damage, I believe. It's a melee weapon attack. Bludgeoning damage. So yes, he's going to hit him for 4 to Loki's. And yeah, to Loki's, he's looking pretty beat up, man. He's looking pretty banged out. And Larry's going to move out of the way here in order to make way. Just kind of like goes under the bats as they swarm. He's like, get out of my way. Get out of my way. And just kind of gets a little bit closer to Kalka. And it is going to be Bridgette's turn.
So is there now actually like a line to the vampire?
That there is.
Interesting. Well, I think Zora's got her handle on the bats, so I'm gonna kind of just like sidestep here, kind of around town.
He's just like, yeah, excuse me, if you don't mind if I do.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna punch the guy in the face. I can use punch against this guy.
Punch him, man. Punch the vampires. Show him how much respect you have for vampires, Bridgette.
I have none. I think they're stupid. Because they are stupid. Alright, I need to pop out this thing. Just gonna wait for it to load. Which it is not loading. My character sheet just won't load. Okay, there we go.
Oh, you can click that. So it's when you want to click the damage, it's the word attack, just like before. So yes, I could. Right. There it is, right there.
I'm going to. There it is, unarmed. Hiya.
Ooh, that is a hit. That is indeed a hit.
Nice. And then I can do it again. Hiya.
And that's a hit too.
And then I can do it again.
Oh shit! Oh. And that is not a hit. So yes, yeah. Bridgette just like has been waiting to get into this battle for so long that she just flies into combat. Right, flies at the door where Talokis is standing and just starts wailing in on him like Daniel-san in Karate Kid too, with that little combo. But misses on the way back, unfortunately, and is gonna punch Talokis in the face for 7 damage here. And yeah, that's like the one part that he's not been hidden. And he's like, no, not the face, please, not the face, as you just completely bash his face in. And now he's looking incredibly beaten, battered, and bruised.
Is anyone starting to feel sorry for him?
He really hasn't done anything. He like chased after some thieves that stole his shit, and then just like gets pummeled by crustaceans and humans.
Seriously,
we literally got 2 bosses to team up to beat him up.
I love how you guys pulled that off. That's so funny. Like, it's the fact that they're linked though. You got lucky that the rock was actually a crab that's linked to the crayfish.
I mean, yeah, that he's our friend as well.
Yep. If you messed with Larry though, this would be the other way around.
It would, yeah. That's why you have to be friends to everyone you meet in D&D.
Indeed. All right, Alora. If that's the end of your turn, Bridgette, then it is going to be Alora's turn. Because you moved up to hit him, punched him like 3 times, or attempted to. But there you go. Yeah, pretty big, nice combo that you hit him up with there. Didn't quite get the crazy text on the screen for getting like that times 20, but times 2 is pretty good too here in D&D. So we're gonna go with Alora. Alora, it is now your turn, and you can witness this vampire kind of just like he just got out of the grasp of this crazy crab. He's on the floor on one knee because he had to dodge the claw, the second claw from Larry, and he just got punched in the face. And he's holding his face right now, but he's not quite crying, but he is making certain sounds that might sound like sobbing.
All right. I'm gonna position myself to attack. So how does that work? Sorry, I can move and then attack?
Yeah. So here, I believe you should be able to, yeah. Just, I mean, I think you had vision of him before. Oh, I don't know if the bats make a difference since they're an enemy and not a friendly. Mm-hmm. So that might make an impact here. So.
Okay, I'll just do it from here and let me fight.
Oh my god. All right.
Jesus.
So yeah, that's definitely a hit.
All right.
Has ZergGirl like ever rolled poorly?
I don't think so.
Oh my god, with another one you do another hit. Yep. So once again, the in the trademark Alora fashion, she pulls out 2 arrows from her quiver. shuts one eye as she pulls back the string of her bow and gets ready to release it here at this vampire who says, "No, there's nothing in my eye. There's the gas in here. There's something. I can't see." And roll your damage for me. Ooh. Hit him with that. So 15. Let's see if he resists piercing. So I believe he does. So it is indeed gonna hit him. And those 2 arrows that you shoot at him just like pierce him above each eye. So he's on the ground. You fire these 2 arrows and they just completely penetrate the top of his face, pretty much right above his eyes. And yeah, this guy, he's seen better days. Let's just put it that way, right? Like, he's just this kneeling, pathetic shell of the vampire god that he used to be. And if that's your turn, it is indeed going to be Kalakakila's turn. All right. Is that your turn? Right?
Oh, that's
the shot. Yeah, you moved and then shot the double shot. Okay. All right. So the crab walks up. Oh, the crab's like, excuse me. He's talking to Bridgette, but I don't think Bridgette. So Bridgette, all she hears is like.
Those are amazing crab sounds. I could tell he was tired too.
He's very tired, yeah. So as he realizes that Bridgette isn't really paying attention, she's still focused on Loki's. He's like, oh well. And then he turns over to the swarm of bats. And just decides to kind of very lazily claw. He lifts up one of his claws and is trying to like catch one of the bats with his claw. And he completely misses.
Wow.
And he's just like, oh.
Some boss.
Man. Damn it.
He has sand in his eye, okay?
He does still have sand in his eyes, and you can tell he's doing it very slow. So like every time he goes to like close his claw, the bats are just flying in and out of it, and then like he's doing it so slowly that he just missed again. Oh shucks. And then he ends his turn. So now the swarm of bats are going to be going. And they actually fly. What is their movement speed? So they have flying of 30. So yeah, I think that's going to be enough. Yeah, they got their eyes set on Raist right now here.
Do they provoke attack of opportunity moving?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, if Zora's in range of it. Then, so yep. They're going to be moving over to Raist right now. And Zora, you get to actually use an attack of opportunity. So you can just roll your Warhammer, please. If you'd be so kind.
Just like, I'm deciding if I want to.
I was like, should I swing to the left?
Zora?
Should I swing to the right? Perhaps? Mm-hmm. Oh, you provoked an attack of opportunity. So you get to swing at the bats right now with your Warhammer. Oh my god, okay. So yeah, as poor Larry couldn't catch any of the bats and Zora had swung a little bit before. This time it's just like, yeah, she's just knocking them out of the park really here as she swings a Warhammer and actually is able to hit one of those bats for 2 bludgeoning damage here, because they do take reduced against bludgeoning as well. And they're gonna fly on over towards Raist, and I believe this might provoke an attack of opportunity as well from Alora. But it would if
I don't know that it actually does.
I'm not sure. It's only when you leave it then, right? Like if you're moving.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think if you leave 5 range.
Okay. Well, in that case, then yeah. So the bats are gonna show up here to Raist and just like screech. I don't know what the hell do bats sound like. That's what they sound like, right?
Zubat?
I think that's what they sound like.
You ever heard of Zubat?
I know the old school Zubat. What was it like?
It's just a screech.
It's like
right?
the screech is like the worst sound ever on like your Game Boy Color. Oh, that's the sound that it makes right now, Race. And I don't know if the sound hurts you more than what this is gonna do to you, but it is indeed going to try to bite you. Or they are gonna try to bite you.
Son of a bitch, I have 11 armor.
Oh, really? So it just hits you, and it is indeed gonna hit you. Okay. That's one of the bats that go. So yep. What is it? Yeah, bite. When Swarm has more than half HP, it is 2d4 with 5 hits raced. So let's hit 1.
It hits 5 times.
Because yeah.
Damn. Got a lot of bats.
Yep. And they're gonna swing again. 2 for 5.
Oh boy.
3.
Jesus.
4. That misses. And 5. With 6.
I am at 4 hit points.
Oh my god. I thought those bats were just a gaggle. I thought they were just friends hanging out.
Oh man, yep. So yeah, there are 5 bats flying around, and they just go and they just go to town on Raist right now. And yeah, the screeching even hurts even more. So yes. After that, it is indeed going to be your turn, Raist. So yeah, how you feeling, man? They just pretty much just, you know, like in Zelda when you beat the chicken up or hit the chicken too many times, and then a flock of them just come out of nowhere and wreck you. That's basically what just happened to you.
All right, so Race is like kind of freaking out a little bit. This is a little too intense. He's gonna basically reach out and immediately just cast one of the highest level spells he knows.
All right.
Vampiric Touch. Oh, hold on, let me show the info for it.
All right.
Info. There we go.
Creature.
So this is like, it lasts an extended period of time as long as he's concentrating. So
okay. This
is a touch target. It's 3d6, which I think I rolled, or like, did it auto roll? No, it doesn't actually roll that.
Yeah, I just rolled the hit, whatever this one is at the top.
Yeah.
Does the touch itself do? It says it's the touch of your shadow wreath hand can siphon life force from others to heal your wounds. Okay, and you actually make the attack though, and then you roll it. Yeah.
13 damage, and I regain 6, I think.
So it says at higher levels when you cast this product. Yep, heals you equal to half the amount of necrotic damage dealt.
Mm-hmm. These
do not take reduced damage from necrotic either. So yeah, it's gonna hit. That 18 is definitely gonna hit.
Okay.
And it's going to hit it for 13, and you are gonna heal 6 HP here. Word.
Yep.
Ooh, so as you do that, yeah, man, you just start putting your hands up in the air and just start touching these bats, I guess. You know, you just like, what do you do? Do you poke them? And are you poking them, or do you flick them? Like what's
kind of
going
like he grabs one of the wings out of the air, and you just start to see like life force draining, like the mana out of the bats draining into him.
All right, yeah, and you notice that you're able to kill like, you know, these you're starting to touch these bats and draining the life force of them, and they're just falling to the ground one by one, and 3 of them fall to the ground, completely lifeless.
Oh, it was 5 bats. That's why there was 5 attacks. Oh, right. Okay, cool. Oh, yeah. In that case, can I ask you a technical question?
Sure.
It's totally okay if the answer is no.
Yep.
So I have a thing called Grim Harvest, which is whenever I kill one or more creatures with a spell that's 1st level or higher, then I can regain some hit points. Does that apply here, or is this going to be treated as one creature?
I believe it counts as one creature, and their actions are basically just based off of certain factors.
Yeah, totally.
But let me see though. Wait, I just want to see here as I reach One creature in the swarm's space. So yeah, swarm is singular, it seems like. Like, it's not like you're fighting 5 bats, but the enemy that you're fighting is a swarm of bats. And I want to see... I mean, I'm going to look and be fair here, though.
That's entirely fair, because I don't know that this would trigger for, like, if there was a locust.
Oh, like a locust swarm?
Like 100 times, yeah.
Yeah, I think the swarm of bats will count as one here. Yep. And, yeah, its actions are only just based off of certain factors. Like, you can probably assume how much damage you've done to it, so... All right, cool. But yes, you do regain that 6 HP though, Raist.
Yep.
Okie dokie. So now, oh boy, it is Loki's turn, and he's mad. I mean, he's on the ground, but he's mad. But he's sad as well. He's probably more sad than mad. And you notice that, like, as he kind of has these 2 arrows sticking out of his forehead, you know, they kind of snap. And a bit of his body puts itself back together a bit. Just the tiniest bit, but not looking about as probably just he's definitely not looking good. Like, the tears are not in his eyes anymore, right? And his eyes are turning red. You know, the tears are tis a flesh wound, even if you will. And he's pretty pissed, man. And he's looking at Raist still, but Bridgette's in the way. So he looks at Bridgette, who just punched him in the face multiple times, and says, "You, please get out of my way. I must get into this room." And since you're in his range, I mean, I'm wondering, he's not going to enter the room, but he can totally swipe at you here. And that's exactly what he's going to do. And as it is, so he actually lifts up his axe that you guys had seen in the wall. You know, so he kind of wipes it. He says, "Big girls don't cry." And then just swings it at you, Bridgette, because he needs you to get out of this way. He's dead set intent on getting to Raist.
Okay. He definitely hits.
And he hits. All right. And he has 2 attacks. So he hits you once and he swings again.
And he hits again.
All right. So for 14.
I was never healed from the last encounter, so...
What was it?
I was never healed from the last encounter.
Oh. One day. Cleric.
You mean the cleric that never heals anyone and just steals all the loot?
But he cannot move, yeah, so he kind of just stands there with his eyes pretty much intent on eliminating Raist here. But he also, he actually has one of his, you know, he glimpses over at Zora for a bit too. And kind of squints, and then ends his turn.
Oh, he's squinting at me, I squint back. What you looking at?
What you looking at, fool?
It's my turn now, Murray.
Yes, it is. It is Zora's turn.
Okay. Wait, are you on the ground yet, or are you just like badly injured, Bridgette?
I'm badly injured.
Okay, cool. Cool.
All right.
All right, I will. Cause I can't actually get around the crab, so.
You know, this space. I don't know if you can squeeze in there. He's not occupying the spot next to it. You might be able to move through difficult terrain, but it will be at the cost of half of your movement speed, because he's technically an ally in this fight.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to get close to the vampire anyways, so.
She's like, have that noise.
Yeah.
Huh?
Why would we want our cleric in range of the vampire?
Person with the highest AC.
If I can only do two, like if I can only do bonus actions, can I do like 2 bonus actions then? Like if it says that it's a bonus action, can I just use it as an action and then use it as a bonus action too?
If it says as a bonus action, I don't think you can use it as an action.
I think it would count. Yeah, it would have to be. Yeah, just as in the bonus action. Because I'm wondering, yeah, because you can't. I mean, can you do? I'm wondering because there's healing touch, and yeah, so I think I don't know. I'm not healing touch, but the other one, the cleric one that
Yeah, healing word.
Healing word. I don't know. That's the jury.
Why do you want to use a bonus action as a regular action?
I mean, because I don't want to get into range, and I can't get around the
Well, you can totally get around it because it would be 30 minus 5 to get into that.
Like I mean, like I can, but I don't want to.
Gotcha. Alrighty. But as yeah, can you guys?
Okay, well, if it's too complicated, then I'll just do something else.
Well, just googling it, it looks like no, you can't.
You wouldn't be able to.
The specific thing they tried to disallow is using multiple bonus or being able to like do multiple bonus actions.
Bonus action, yeah, right. It's like 2 different types. Okay, so yeah, you'd have to do a regular action such as like an attack or.
Okay, then I will use Sacred Flame on the vampire.
Okay, that's good. Oh my God.
And I will use Healing Word on Bridgette as my like secondary.
Okay,
thank you.
That sounds good. Beautiful. So Tolokis has to make a dexterity save, I believe, right? In D13. Here we go.
Yay, heals.
Oh, and he fails. He fails it.
Oh,
snap. So this bolt just like shoots out of Zora. What does it shoot out of your hammer? Do you shoot it out of your hand? Does it come out of your butt? Like what happens here?
It's a fart.
Yes. And he just turns around and just goes, y'all ready for this? I don't know if you guys have ever seen that, like that show with is it Peel or Key? No, it's with Key. And they're in like college or something. Freaking hilarious. And he's just sitting there and he's just like, yo, fun Ethan. He's like, y'all ready for this? And he just turns around and farts, and then everyone's like, nope, nobody wants that, man. Like, come on, dude. What are you doing?
Not seen that.
So yeah, it's hilarious. It's a great show. I don't remember what it's called, but yeah, you shoot this bolt, and yeah, Tolokis looks incredibly like shocked by this, right? He sees it come out of nowhere. He didn't expect this here at all, and it just knocks him on his ass, and he's just breathing incredibly heavily as you hit him with this sacred flame, and he's even just kind of just some of his skin, you know, starting to just rot away. It's melting away a bit right now, and he's looking as bad as he's ever looked before.
Cool.
Hot damn, yeah, sacred flame. Let's go. All right, so Zora, if that's your turn, we held Bridgette. And now it is. What was his name? Oh,
Larry?
Calca. Oh no, it's Larry's turn.
It's Larry's turn.
Larry's turn. So Larry, yeah, angrily, you know, he wants to actually continue to chop at this vampire, but instead, he's gonna go ahead and try to catch the bats because he saw Calca trying to do it as well. Moves 20. Is that 50? So yeah, so he moves in range of the bats. And he's like, I'll get them, you know, I can catch them. And he's going to start to just clickety-clack at some of these bats with his claws. Because he saw Calca doing it too. And totally failed. And...
Oh, no.
I guess he learned from the best, and he does it again. Ooh. Very frustratingly.
That was a nat 1 though.
Larry. So Larry, as he's just continuing to just clickety, he ends up snapping a little bit too hard with his left claw, and he actually he breaks one of his claws, man. One of his left claw, he snaps it too hard because he's doing it in so much frustration, and only wanted to please his master or his best friend in the world. That these bats are just a little bit too agile and dexterous for both of these guys. And
it's okay.
He snaps one of his, or at least he cracks it. He cracks one of the claws here, and is gonna have to roll a disadvantage for one of his multi attacks for the next turn.
All right, now it's my turn.
Oh, wait, can I?
Yes, it is.
Can I ask for the 18 that the 5 and 18? Actually, the nat 1. Does he have advantage?
On the bats?
On the bats, because the bat is 3-way surrounded.
Oh, you're right. It is a flank. It is indeed a flank.
Oh,
that is a real flank. Yeah. Oh my God. Good call, yo. See? I was just testing you guys. But that is indeed, yeah, that would be an advantage. So it is indeed going to be a hit. And he snaps. He snaps at these, is that the real damage? Yeah, it is. It's actually the 10, but it's going to be half to 5. And man, he misses the first one, and he doesn't indeed crack his claw. He just snaps it so hard that it's actually the bat's neck that snapped, and it wasn't his claw. And yeah, he snaps a bat's neck pretty hard, and there's only one bat remaining as you notice it. And he's like, got one.
Dope.
Awesome. Good call. And after that, it's going to be Bridgette's turn.
All right.
You notice him, yeah. Taloki's is just like, human.
I'm going to hit him twice with the sickle. Little sickle tickle.
Right. Sickle tickle? All right, hit him with that sickle tickle.
And then hit him with my unarmed.
Oh my God. Yeah. You swipe that sickle one time. You just stick it into his head. Okay, so you stick the sickle into his head. Okay. Not quite a tickle. This is not a tickle. And you can't even swing it the next time because it's stuck inside of his head. So you actually let go of the sickle and then you just punch him. Where do you punch him?
Right in the nose, of course.
Right in the nose. All right. So hit me up with that. Oh, is that both of the damage? So the slashing and then the bludgeoning. Okay, so it's actually going to be... Yeah. So you slash... Yeah, you stick this sickle into his head, right? And it's jammed in his skull. And he's just looking at you. And then without even a hesitation, you just completely let go of the sickle. Do a 360. Turn the other way. No, I'm just kidding. You look right back at him and you punch him right in the face. And he just falls backwards with the sickle still stuck inside of his head. Champ. And just lets his gurgle out as you deliver this eliminating blow. Yes, that's the one. Yep. And as he falls to the ground, you hear that sound, and then the one bat that was flying in the air next to Larry, Raist, and Alora just vanishes into a poof of smoke.
I love it.
Oh, congratulations! You've defeated Taloki's. Could have got pretty dicey there, yo. Those bats are no joke.
And at no point was ever dicey.
Yeah,
I mean, I went down to 4 hit points.
I know.
Right.
That was,
yeah, you're kind of a wimp. I mean, everyone else is fine. We had 2 bosses on our side. Like,
I know, right?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad, honestly.
I know, right? I think the bats were scarier than the vampire himself, though.
Apparently, he didn't do anything special. He called down some bats and then complained the entire battle.
That's basically what he did. Yep.
If we had actually fought him, didn't he immediately floor one of us or almost floor one of us with one turn?
He's pretty insane.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You?
I mean, yeah.
Me?
Even
but she also wasn't healed up.
Because the thing too is that
he didn't floor me at all. Like, I just wasn't healed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was
the thing about the Children of the Night too, like he rolled the Children of the Night is the bat summon. He rolled the lowest that he could roll. And it came at least in one turn, but he can roll up to like I think 2d4 swarm of bats.
It's a lot.
Or I think it was a 1d4 for the actual bat, and then for the rounds that it comes through. It could have arrived. It arrived at the perfect time for it.
So anyway,
I think
point of the story is he was a sucker. He ain't no thing.
Wow.
He was indeed.
So now we do with these crabs.
So they're just kind of like, as the fight's over, you know, he sees to Loki's fall. He's like, oh, and then he turns to Larry and he's like, I guess we don't have to worry about visitors anymore. But who are these guys? As he walks back over to his spot. And Larry's like, they're no one. You know, they don't want to look at the rock. They won't bother you. Or rather, he still thinks it was a rock at first. So he's like, what? But he just says, no, they're not going to bother us anymore. They're fine.
I mean, can we look at it now?
No,
I mean,
stop.
No.
Stop looking.
I mean, he moved.
Stop looking.
Stop looking.
I swear. And Kalka's just kind of like,
God, they freaking turn around.
All right, guys. Well, bye.
I think Raist
Bye,
will
crab dude.
see while crab face is still up. Just ask him and see like if he's willing to answer questions while looking away.
While looking away, okay. So yeah, if you can totally talk, stop without looking at him.
What is the best way through, like the blockade down the stairs? Do you know another path?
He says so. Without even rolling anything, he just says, "What? There's a blockade. What? Why?" He's completely unaware that that there's actually a blockade and believed. I thought there were stairs there. It's just the easiest way out. That's just the stairs. You walk up them, and that's what you do. You know.
First, to just be like, that the stairs are blocked. Is there another way?
And he's like, I don't know. I just always go that way, but there are some stairs over this way. But there's mud.
Wait, weren't those the stairs that he told us to go to?
This one over here to the north?
No.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But he's like, but there's mud, and I don't know if you guys are really good with mud. You're not crabs.
Could you help us? Or wait, I don't know what he's saying. Never mind.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm translating back and forth. Does anyone have any questions they want to ask?
What about the room with the water?
Oh, yeah. Do you know what's in the room filled with water? And I kind of try and describe where it was, somewhere down here in the
Past
now
the
fog
sail
of war.
guy.
Oh. Yeah. No, honestly, I don't really know much about this place. I just
What do you do? Just
How did you and Larry come to be here?
So he's actually, he responds and says, well, I was just born here, and I've been here my whole life.
These are the least interesting talking crustaceans that I've ever talked to.
They're very uninteresting.
Hey, maybe their conversational skills are just rusty.
But these ones, no, they're very uninteresting.
He said that as if it was going to be a pun, but I didn't hear the pun.
Crusty.
Oh, crusty.
Oh, okay, you did say crusty. I thought you said rusty, and I was like, there was an open pun right there.
No, I did say rusty, but I was trying to be subtle about it.
Oh, that was good though. That was good.
Okay. Well, all right. Anyways.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he ever leaves this room, like either of them.
So where did that end? We don't know what to do. I throw my hands up in the air when I get translated to.
Like you just don't care.
No, I do care. This is bullshit.
But
I mean, can we go loot the vampire?
Let's go take the axe.
Oh.
I'm leading the way.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So yeah, I mean, I only let's see. I was gonna reveal it here. This is stuff that you've seen. Just so that because I accidentally did that.
Also, are you guys cool with taking 10 minutes to short rest, even though we're being poisoned slowly?
Yeah, I was about to do the roll.
Because I'm kind of dying.
Suck it up, soldier.
Let me see here.
Just necromance yourself once you're dead.
You know he wants to.
Instant life hack.
So here.
Are we getting it revealed to us?
Well, this is just where it was revealed before.
Nothing's revealed so far.
From this, not the south, but the bottom area. So this was just no life hack. Is this where you guys went? This is where you went to fight La Snelle?
We're not. Wait, we're not going that way though.
No, but I was just showing the places that you had already been.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why it's black.
Is there a reason that you spoiled it?
Nope. It was for the fight. Like, I didn't know. I was like trying to do vision for the fight, like what you guys could see. In this fight, because that was when, remember, you guys had run away from the vampire and didn't know exactly where he was. So I was seeing.
Next time you can just put him on a different layer.
Oh, that too. Yeah, that's probably the easier way. Yep, that's a lot easier way for sure. Much easier. Okay. Yeah. So you guys short resting or just
Yeah, we can short rest.
All right, but you do notice that the fog, it's definitely.
It's getting thicker.
So you guys just gotta you just gotta do what, hit dice?
Yeah, use as many hit dice as you want.
Okie dokie. So as you do that,
do we get to use them one at a time, by the way? Or was it like you have to pick how many you want to use? And you might
I don't know how it works.
I forget.
So yeah, because is it each hit dice per short? Because a short rest is just one short rest in its own right? Or
I figured you could do one after another, because it's a resource. I don't think they're trying to get you. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah. Hey, so as you guys are resting, you know, you're still feeling a little bit better, most of you, at least for the most part, but you do begin to cough a bit from this thick fog that's in the air.
Jesus.
And
take 6 damage?
You got to take 6 damage after your hit dice, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's rough.
Fine.
Yeah, this place is not very friendly. Oh.
All right, that's it. That's all I'm doing.
Yep.
I'm gonna go after the axe now.
Get rid of these bats. Get rid of these.
Use 4 out of 5 hit die.
What was it?
For the axe? Wasn't it in his hands?
It is indeed.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
He was holding, he grabbed it from the wall.
I'm gonna pick it up and look at it.
Let's see. All right. So let's see.
The spirit invades you.
Yeah, so if you actually...
That guy was a wimp. I don't want him in my spirit.
Okay, so you actually have a berserker axe.
Whoa, what's it do, DM?
Let's see here. Shabam. I mean, shabam. And you realize,
+2.
Yes, but you realize, this one here.
Wow, it's cursed.
Yes, indeed. So if if it kind of glows at you, and you're wondering, I guess you can. I guess I showed the actual GM.
How do you become
the GM
attuned
notes
to
one after it,
something?
but I wanted to only show this part, the part that's not the GM notes. But you already know about the.
Yeah,
I don't think
next time you can just say that it's a Berserker Axe +2, and then.
Yeah.
And then.
Well, yeah. Now you know. Yeah, you know it's a Cursed Axe, guys. Right?
Yeah, and then just be like, well, you don't know any other properties about it.
Exactly, right? I think that's probably one of the reasons why when you when we were talking about the whole identification thing, and I was just thinking, and like, if nobody does have an identification, then is it one of the cases where you just swing it and then hope that it
Well, that's why I'm like asking what attuned is. Like, what do you have to do to attune to something?
To attune yourself to it, right? So the way that it worked here, just for context, since there's probably nothing else similar, was that this axe wouldn't have even left the wall, like no matter how hard you had tried, and it was attuned to this vampire, and you wouldn't even be able to use it as long as he was alive.
But then how do I attune it?
So that's what I'm saying. So I went the context of the attunement. So it's like, do you
just picking it up?
Do you concentrate for a certain amount of time? I think attunement has to do with I mean, I can read about it and see.
Yeah, I'm looking it up.
You pick it up. Now you are.
You literally pick it up. And I was wondering if you have to like physically or at least willingly do it. You know, like is it one of those things where you kind of say, all right, I'm going to attune myself, or is it like, haha, I choose you, you know, kind of deal?
Okay, so attuning an item requires a creature to spend a short rest focused only on the item while being in physical contact with it.
Okay.
Gotcha. Focus can take the form of weapon practice, meditation, or other appropriate activity. Well, let's be real. She doesn't have enough patience for that, but she also doesn't use axes. So she picked it up, looked at it, and then dropped it immediately.
All right. Yeah. You guys defeated the vampire. And said, this axe is nothing. I don't even need your axe.
I actually just like toss it aside.
And it actually lands on his neck, and it just decapitates him.
That's
even
good.
though he's already dead.
That's good for me. That's good.
I take the head for research.
We just see you like severing the head, you know, of the last little fat sinew like strands, and then you just look up at us and you're like, for research.
It was an immortal
research,
being.
yeah. That's awesome.
It was an immortal being.
Hey, you know what?
I can imagine all these things. You just look at us, you're like, it's an immortal being. Do you expect not to take the head to study it? I mean, that would be absurd, right? Of course you take the head.
Ali, you got to. He's a necromancer.
Came back to life, but was not undead. That's fascinating.
I actually look at you initially
no,
like really like I'm gonna be sick, but then as you explain it, I kind of go, that makes sense.
I guess so.
Yeah. Okay. That's very wise. Consider taking heads in the future.
So yeah, where do y'all want to head to now? Let me actually.
I grab the head once he's like sawed it off, and I'm like, guys, let's head this way.
Oh my god, that's
a direction.
Oh no.
Oh, when you said, did you accidentally spoil the arena of that? Yeah, that totally did. If it's what I think you're talking about.
Huh?
When you guys had asked, did you accidentally spoil Reno?
Oh, yeah. It happens all the time.
Or maybe I'm just, yeah, I don't know.
Well...
Maybe I'm just like the most deceiving GM and amazing.
So we really don't know what to... We don't have any ideas what to do. Like, at all.
So, yeah. So you have the other door that Kalkakila had said, which is the one to the north.
But it's covered in mud.
He said that it's a bunch of mud. That's what he said. He just said mud. You can still check it out. And then, yeah, there was here.
Well, we did check this door out once, and you just said it was covered, and that I couldn't open it.
Which one? The north one, right?
Yeah, the one I'm at.
Yeah, so it's like kind of like a quicksand, and it just seems like every time you would step through it, like the sand, it was kind of like this quicksand, and it did not open from just trying to pull it. No.
Okay, then I'm at a loss.
And then there is the door with the water behind it.
It's the snail door, yeah.
And then
I couldn't open that one either.
Yes. On your first try, you could not. But then it felt like it was a bad idea too because there was water. But
does anyone have something resembling a bomb?
Bombs, you know, do you
blow it up while not standing in a narrow
ways
passageway?
To open doors? I don't know. Are there any crafty people in here that?
None of us are crafty.
Yeah.
None of us have, you know, gunpowder. Just kind of.
No gunpowder. You guys didn't bring dynamite.
It's not gonna be invented for another 1,000 years.
I know, right?
Very unfortunate.
But let me see. I just want to read the notes here as well. So what you know is here.
I go to the door I'm at and just start like whacking at the quicksand, seeing if I can like I guess like burrow, like what's the word? Shovel it. Yeah, there we go. Shovel it. And if I can't do anything there. By the way, I hear my echo in someone's earpiece. Like,
it's probably mine there because I was holding my thing for a sec.
It's like I usually do, but I just usually don't talk that long. But all right, so I keep doing that, and if nothing happens there, then I just start racing over to the other door. I'm gonna try opening it again.
Okay, yeah, because as you kind of like dig at it, it's just like you notice that the sand continues to just flow in as fast as you're digging into it, and it's about like maybe about a 1.5 to 2 feet of sand that is there. So.
Okay, so I give up on that one and I run back to where we were.
Okay.
Is anyone gonna follow me? Does
yeah.
Anyone else have good ideas?
I'll head this way. Saying hi to our lovely friend, best friend, the snail, whose life we saved.
Oh, not you again.
We like ask him to like provide us that platform again, and we're just like, hi, bye.
Just jump in.
Just platform in here, and then when I get to the door, if I can get to the door with nothing happening, then I start like, well, last time I tried to like break it down and I hurt myself.
You did.
So this time I'm going to.
I think you critically failed.
I'm going to inspect the door to see if there's an obvious way that it opens, or like a trick way, like a key or something.
All right. It just seems like the reason why this door is might be a little hard to open is just because of the water that's behind it. You had heard that from Raist that there was water, and only one of you had tried to open it as well. Like I think you had taken turns, and you kind of just, you know.
Well, I threw my body against it.
Yeah, you threw yourself at it, and then and then Raist just said, "Oh no, there's water."
Yeah, and then we're just like, "There's water. Let's leave."
What was the door made of?
This door is I think it's probably stone. Just as you know, the same kind of doors that you've been seeing. Also, there are hinges on the side, like this side of it, so you can tell that this door is meant to be open from this side. At least it can be.
All right.
But yeah, you just hear the quiet dripping of the splashing echoes.
I'm driven crazy.
The echoes of the splashing.
By being trapped in this shrine, so I go, I'm gonna open it, and then I give them like 10 seconds to tell me not to before I open
it. just standing back here at a safe distance.
Oh, is Zora gonna keep me company while I open it?
She's gonna. Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna say this as far as things like even before with the coffin and whatnot, more than one person can help. Like it doesn't have to be one person at a time to open a door. Like when you guys try to.
But that's so awkward. Have you ever tried opening a door with 2 people? I mean, it's just awkward.
But like a really, really hard to open door though, you know? It is awkward, but you know, you ever played Twister before? That's awkward.
But we haven't even tried opening this. The first thing I did was slam my body against it.
You slammed your body into it, and there were hinges.
Now that when I try to open it, when I try just like to pull like the little handle that says "pull, please." Okay, what happens?
Yeah,
it was a pull, not a push.
It is indeed. Yep, there are these hinges here. So you just gotta roll a strength, and you got Zora just chilling like, why'd you open this door?
Okay.
You know, so Bridgette kind of just pulls at it. And you notice, Zora looks at her kind of funnily, and notices her just struggling. Just like, hey. And
then I say, it's impossible to open. Let's give up.
A little help here. Yep. You gotta talk to the door. Yeah, but it's just
All right.
It's literally the door boss, guys.
We're gonna die of poison before we open.
Before you open the
fucking door.
Look, these doors are really difficult. Okay, I know, like you're asking about doors.
This one is like, out of all the doors that you've opened, right, and managed to get by, this is definitely the biggest challenge.
The thing is, like, feardragon would constantly ask me, like, what is a door made out of? Can you open the door easily? And I'd be like, it's a fucking door. It's made out of wood. Like,
I know, and then it figures that there's you're very fair.
We finally come to the campaign where the doors actually matter.
And Ragus is not here.
Yeah, Ragus isn't here.
Oh.
All right, someone stronger than me take a go at this.
Oh, I thought we were gonna all open it together.
Zora's got it. She's fine.
Oh, Zora. So Zora just says, out of my way. And
I watch her struggle first, and then I open it easily.
Bridgette is literally like,
I loosened it.
Her feet are on the door too as she's pulling on the handle. You know what I mean? Like when you just like standing like, and it's trying so hard to open it. But Zora just goes over with one hand apparently, just grabs the hinge and then notices that there might be like a little one of those, like, the things at the top of the door handles that you just push down before you pull.
The latch?
Like the latch, like you... And so it's like, oh, what's this? And then presses down on it and just yanks the door open. And a wave of water floods through the chamber.
Who could have foreseen this?
Oh no!
So you guys just have to make
how much water and like how?
Oh, there's quite a bit of water flooding through here, and if you are in this chamber, perhaps you're seeing this water flood out. So Bridgette and Zora, everyone is going to roll. Well, wait, let me make sure, because some people at the bottom there might not actually, they might see it coming before it's too late. So I know that Bridgette and Zora can roll me a strength saving throw. Right here.
Strength saving throw.
A strength saving throw indeed.
No, why isn't it dexterity?
Oh shit! Hey, okay. And Zora rolls a strength saving throw right after. So both of you guys see this flood of water just like come through, and you are so like, like the way that Zora opened this door, she's just like, I know there's water behind it. Raist had said this and told Bridgette to kind of brace yourself for this water that's gonna come, and you end up just seeing this water flood on through. And you grab onto the corner, like right to the west of Zora, as this water comes flooding through, and you just hold on to that as it begins to take you at first, but you're able to at least hold yourself there as all of the water starts to empty out from this chamber. And Alora and Raist, I assume that you guys were ready for it, or at least noticing it. So you can choose, you have a little bit, you get to roll advantage here on your, what would it, I'm trying to think if it would be, because you're seeing it right now, so
dexterity?
This is more, I would say this one would be a dexterity, because you're seeing it coming, and it's about reacting to this water flooding down and able to avoid it. So you're going to be able to...
It sounds like it's more just about like actually standing your ground.
This one here,
water. So that's why I figure strength does make sense. Strength
here, since you guys are right by the door, and I assume Alora and Raist, they know that there's water behind this door, and they did stand back waiting for you guys to open it.
Yeah.
They know that it's coming, so this one right now would either, since they're standing,
they're gonna dodge out of the way of the water.
Oh, I was.
No, this is more to react to be like, did they react in time to how fast this water's coming in order to
what are they
actually
doing
get
in
out
the
of the way?
reaction?
They're gonna have to tell me. There's a giant snail right there.
That's why I'm like, the strength does make sense for everyone, right? Because it's about like standing your ground as the water rushes past you.
Oh, but I'm saying like they know that it's coming, and how fast is the water coming is, right? So they knew that it's gonna be coming. This thing comes out first, hits you, and then now they're seeing this water coming at them, and it's about like, oh, are they going to decide to? They can decide to stand their ground as it's coming to them, or decide to get out of the way in time.
Yeah.
So if you want to stand your ground, you let me know, or if you want to...
They're going to be able to escape a rushing wall of water. All right.
Oh, yep.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
They know that yes, you said 1, 2, 3. Open. But if they want to, you can decide if you want to stand your ground and wait, or if you were saying, all right, I'm going to get out of the way when this door opens.
I mean, yeah.
Because you're well aware that this door is opening, and Raist is the one that was checking to see that it was water coming.
I would definitely try and bail to like around here.
All right.
I would get out.
It would just be a dex, whatever save that you would like to use. If you want to stand your ground, you can roll a strength save here for you two, or if you would like to get out of the way or try to just avoid this water coming at you, you can try to jump on the snail.
Get out of the way.
All right. So roll me a dex save here. All right. So gracefully, Alora notices the rushing of the water coming. She actually hears the door open in the distance, and is so quick with it too that she just hops over on Gary. But Raist isn't as fast, unfortunately. Maybe I don't know how old he is, but he knew that this water was coming. But a problem, maybe his hearing isn't there. How old is Raist, feardragon?
He's like 20, late 20s.
Oh, okay. Well, no. Then maybe he just got a little bit distracted. You know, the head might have said something to him, I think, to Loki's in his bag. Might have whispered something, like, and he looked in his bag as the door opened and wasn't able to actually get out of the way in time, and gets carried away by the water into this room over here and takes 1d4 bludgeoning damage.
So 2d4?
Yeah, I don't know why I said 1d4. Yeah, 2d4. So you take 2 damage. Oh no, that's rolling 2, right?
No, you literally,
Take 3 damage here.
Okay.
As you get swept away, and Alora is just like sees Raist, like whoa, and
Did I
lands
get pushed
inside
back
of the
at
water.
all?
Yeah, you get pushed back past Alora, by the way. Just the force of the water pushes you in, and you get you get wet and slimy, but you're able to climb back onto the snail if you choose to. And now there's no more water in this area, as it is all emptied into this moat that Takuzi was in. And
is Takuzi happy about this?
Oh, poor Takuzi. It's just like as the water kind of just like, yeah, because his head is, he's still chilling there. Poor guy. He just can't catch a break, but it does wash the salt out of his wounds, so he isn't feeling too bad about that. This is much nicer water than his slimy water, but I guess he prefers the slimy water more. It just doesn't wash salt out as good as this water here. This is some still dank water, but it's not slimy. It's not silvery. And as you guys, I've opened the door, and you progress, if you decide to, into this chamber.
Forward march.
Forward march.
I got it.
All right, so as you guys move in here, the hall is strewn.
Oh, no.
Oh, what was it?
There's still let me check to see if there's more water behind this door.
More water behind this one? Well, I'll just describe it first here for you. So this right here, this passageway, let me make sure. So this, something. So this one, no. I want the right one. Oh, yeah, I'm just making sure because there's two ways to read this description for some reason. From the east, so that's this here, and that's this here. From the north, read the passageway. That's so weird because you guys had already done this part. Yeah, this is I think it's just a tomb, just a water tomb. I remember reading this here, and this is different. Or either that or I lost it, and I'm sad about that if I did. Hold on, I apologize for that. It doesn't make any sense. North. You did that. Oh, there's supposed to be a little nice description of this room. That's so sad. Well, guess what? There's just a door and a bunch of water. And it's there's no water behind this one, as you or I should say you should roll a perception. But I swear I had read this. I swear to God, there was something about this room that was just like, it was just kind of like flavor. But it seems like it's just a room with water. So yeah, sad.
Oh well.
You didn't miss out on much, unless yeah. Approach from the north. Unless I said that. Maybe I didn't. Nope. I don't know what to say. The passageway is... I don't know if I read this one to you, but the passageway is slime covered and a stream of water trickles away from the door. There's condensation on the walls, door, and ceiling, some of which drips down on you. A quiet sound of dripping and splashing echoes in the corridor. Yeah, the door is tightly sealed and appears to be warped outward or wedged shut. The door's hinges are mounted on this side. I feel like that was for that door, the one that you guys just came through. But there's nothing cool. There's nothing there. There's nothing cool about this room, I guess.
Well, it doesn't have to be. It's just another room.
Yeah, I guess not, right?
Let's move on.
Cool.
I keep going forward.
All right. Open the door.
I'm really good at opening doors.
Very good.
Oof. Okay.
Yeah, I guess. There we go.
Fine, feardragon. There's no traps.
There could have been. But yeah, so this hall, this hall actually right now is strewn with mud and flotsam. Water accumulates in the center of the corridor and flows westward, which is up to where, or is that east? I think that's actually east, is it not? So the water is floating towards you guys actually, right now. And yeah, water accumulates in the center of the corridor and flows westward to where a stone block in the southern wall has shifted out of place. The corridor turns north, and the flow of water follows it, then goes under a door made of bronze-bound wood. The door has a handle and a keyhole. And we're up here. And we got over here. You should be able to see down this corridor now.
Okay, dokie.
So yeah, so as you're looking, you're looking to the east right now. What I had described to you at first was the east. So where that pool of water is where the water is coming down, and was floating into this, or rather was flowing into that giant room that almost took you guys out.
This looks like there's a bend at the end of this hallway, so we can go either right or up.
Let's go
So
right
we
first.
got here.
All right.
Boom.
All right.
All right, eh? And boom.
Whoa.
Oh, is there a fake wall?
Maybe.
I like go up to it, and I like, is it just a wall right now? Is it still a facade?
So yeah, as you're approaching here, so this actually, water beads collect upon the walls here of this narrow passage. The flooring is cold and damp. A low ceiling, only 5 feet tall, further cramps this dank place. So yeah,
Wait,
I mean,
is that the statue that they like use the hand for?
Yes, it
you
is.
Guys, next time just take the damn thing from the statue.
So while it was easy to get it from there, yeah, something possibly could have happened if you had actually interacted
One of them
with the statue.
Scooby-Doo traps.
Mm-hmm.
Twist says you like get on it, you know. All right.
Yes.
Well, that's a dead end, though, right?
Yes, it looks like a dead end to you.
Back up to the top. And I'm marching, and I'm marching.
And I'm marching, and I'm marching.
What's up?
And I'm in a marching band. And there's another door. What you know about that?
I love doors. I open it.
Okay, how do you open it?
How does it look like it opens?
I mean, you can tell that it is going to open. It's a push door.
Okay, I'm gonna push it.
All right. So you're just like peeking in there, opening it. Are you just like, hey guys, it's Bridgette in this bitch?
I go, hey guys, I'm Bridgette. What's up?
All right. So
I don't
as
care.
you open the door,
What's up?
you know, you see this. Okay. So yep. So Bridgette bursts through the door, not really, you know, bursting through, but she just kind of just like doing a Bridgette thing, like yo, yo, yo.
I am entering
Wisdom,
the club right
are
now.
you here, Wisdom? Where, Wisdom, are you in here?
Exactly.
And yeah, even here though, a faint melodious sound, you know, as you would approach the door, faint melodious sound was coming from ahead, and it was difficult to tell whether it is someone singing or the echoing of the dripping water in the great cavern. And as Bridgette opens the door, you immediately hear a squeal and a splash.
I look at the team. I'm like, what the fuck was that? Did you guys hear that?
I think first gut reaction would be in Sylvan, which is the closest to Omen. I'd probably just shout out like, who's there?
All right, so you say, who is there? Yell it out. So as you Raist speaks in Omen, or Sylvan rather, right?
Mm-hmm.
You realize that you're in this really, really nice looking room right now. Let me reveal for you. But boy, I need to learn the hotkeys for it just so I can go like boom, boom, bop, boom, bop. You know what I'm saying? That's half of it. And here you go. So, yeah. So right here, you know, sitting on the beach, in front of there's a crystalline pool. Well, actually, rather, this room is lit by a soft light that reveals a section of rocky beach. Beyond the beach is a pool of glowing water, filling half the room and framed by a crystal cavern. Green fronds can be seen in the pool. Light seems to flow from everywhere, and the light seems to flow from everywhere. The pool and walls glistening like soft moonlight. On the far side of the pool is a set of doors carved with the sun symbol. And sitting on this beach in front of the crystalline pool is a woman, young and slim with long golden hair and pale white skin. She radiates a soft silvery light even through her shawl, white as the froth of waves. She's singing a strange melody in an unrecognizable language. After finishing her song, she enters the water in a long arching dive. And it was a very, very scary dive. I think that what I read there. I'm sorry. It was if you had actually came in closely. You guys bursted in. She just went, bah! And you had heard the kind of sound of singing, and just friggin' flung herself into this pool, and then popped her head out. You know, like, who's here? Hi. Who are you guys?
There are so many more friendly monsters in this shrine than the previous
Or
modules.
maybe our last party was just not conducive to friendly conversation.
Really? Really? Bridgette just literally burst through doors not giving a fuck?
Wisdom, are you here?
That's conducive?
Yeah, so like what I had read before that's what would have happened if you guys had walked in quietly. She would have just been chilling there, but you scared her, and then she jumped into the pool.
I like the surprise better.
I like that one too. Upon hearing Raist say, you know, like, in Ulm, or rather in Sylvan, it was actually something that she could understand. She kind of pops her head up and just says, who are you guys?
Just respond with, we are travelers who have been, who have fallen into this. What do we call it? We said it wasn't a crypt. We said it was something else.
Shrine.
Yeah, I mean it's like a tomb shrine. I would say, yeah.
Yeah, fallen into this this shrine, and we are seeking passageway out as well as to learn the secrets of this place. Do you know the way out?
if you guys just want to leave, well, over there, and then she points up to the east, and there's this door with that what was it, the sun? I want to say, I just want to make sure that it's correct. It was the yeah, so on the far side, yep, is this door with a sun symbol on it. And then she kind of looks at it and just says, out, I mean, there's that door over there. Why would you guys want to leave, though?
Do you, how long have you been here? Were you born here as like Larry and the others?
Well, I've been here. I kind of just woke up and all of a sudden I was here. I don't know exactly how I got here. I'm from a land far, far away, but I like it here.
Do you serve a purpose here? Or simply live here?
She starts just laughing, kind of like just, you know, and it's kind of innocent, like, you know, like just splashing around kind of as she just loves this water. You know, the water, this is like one of the most beautiful rooms that you guys have seen so far. And just purpose, I just enjoy the water. It's my favorite part of the place. And it's really all that I stick around to.
Have you left this room? Do you know what lies beyond the door?
I would, in this one, roll a, just do a not interrogate. That's not even a thing, is it? Interrogation. Interrogation.
Please tell us what's behind the door.
Persuasion. Yeah, sure. You know, investigation. Even though investigation is more for like different things, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Things.
Yeah.
All right. So she's like, oh. As you ask this question, she lets out that kind of silvery laugh again. It's like, oh, all sorts of things. Oh, so many different things. Dangerous things. But nothing quite as beautiful as here, so honestly, it's probably better to just stay in here. This is the best place of them all. And she's swimming around in this pool. But if you want to leave, feel free to.
Okay. Turn to the group and sort of do the quick translation, say like, oh yeah, I'll ask her name also.
Yeah, that's fine. She's still pretty chill. She's like, yeah, my name is Dasa Zots. And that's the name that was given to me
How
at
do you
birth.
pronounce that? How do you spell that?
It's a D.
That's a joke.
So
okay,
Dasa?
cool.
Dasa. So she goes by the name of Dasa. And their last name
That's a
is
funny name.
Zots.
Yeah.
Does Bridgette say that? What? You're a funny name. And she starts to laugh again like, yeah, I never really liked it as a kid. But it's what they call me, and it's a name that I've come to know and love.
All right, then.
I guess last question I'll ask her is, is there any advice you would give us for the areas we're about to go to, like beyond that door?
Oh, beyond that door. Well, don't die.
Great.
No.
She kind of splashes around, and you notice her just kind of like moving back and just kind of splashing around throughout the whole pool. And so like on this west side, that door, it's like a ledge, you know, that leads to it, right? So like that little outline, I don't know why this artwork is like that, is like the passable area. The rest of this water is a little bit deeper, you know, where she's kind of swimming around. So that's actually a ledge. It's just if you look at the actual map, it looks like it's water, like you'd have to swim or something.
This
I don't know
part,
why.
right?
Okay. Right.
So maybe like there's a step, but it's a little submerged. So like our ankles.
So yeah, it's like it's a little bit tougher though, right? Like it's I just don't know why. This I guess maybe okay. I guess that is why. So yeah, if you're looking at it as you approach it, it is a bit like it's like a ledge area with less deep water. So it actually is a bit of water there. It's not a dry ledge, so it is about like 2 feet of water.
Okay. Can we peek in this way over here? I'm guessing it's
sure.
not a whole lot, but
No, but you can peek in. Skirt. And what do you know?
okay.
Another door with a little bit of quicksandy material under it, but not as deep as it is on the that you've maybe encountered before.
Okay. Shall we?
We shall.
Okay. Good talk.
Whoops.
Don't fall.
Go, 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 go.
Don't slip.
We're only falling in water. It's not that big of a deal.
Someone else open the
It's
door.
pretty deep water.
I will open the door.
All right. And as you guys are approaching the door, Dasa lets out this kind of maniacal laugh.
I knew this bitch was crazy.
I told you guys not to die. And from the depths comes something super spooky, guys. You ready for it?
Okay, I'm totally ready.
Holy shit, as soon as I just grab this little
I'm
button
ready.
here and remember how to do stuff,
Oh my
you know what
God.
I'm saying?
The
Oh
apprehension.
boy. Oh my God, the tension is, oh my God, it's
Oh
killing me. The
God.
suspense. The suspense is killing me.
Whoa, man!
Oh,
There's an eel.
It's a giant eel.
Oh my god.
Pops out.
He looks so cute.
He does.
And I'm going to need you guys to roll initiative.
I didn't want to.
Dasa. Oh,
Initiative
Dasa.
rolls.
Oh man.
Cool.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Okay then, good job. And then so I'm gonna roll her.
That's a crazy bitch right there.
Oh, she crazy.
Never trust mermaids.
I see you trying to run. Where are you gonna go? We're blocking you.
Yeah, you gonna jump into that water?
I know, right?
Bitch, I got magic.
Please.
I got teleports.
I guess I just gotta. I don't know why she doesn't have her own little thing here. You should though. Oh, I just gotta pull it up, dude. I'm good at this stuff. Yeah, it's a giant lightning eel.
Oh, lightning.
That pops up. Just yeah, it pops up from the water, and as you can see, that it's clearly just cackling. At least the lightning is just like. Let me rolling it. So for you. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't give me that one there. And finally, I'm so quick with this, yo. Jeez.
Cool.
All right. Rotor it up.
Gotta delete the old guys.
Oh, yes, you do. Yeah.
Can we just bring them along for?
I mean, sure. I don't want to delete.
Yo,
Raist.
we should have opened that door and made them come through. Be our friends.
We
again.
just bring them through the whole dungeon.
Yeah.
They're like, come on down. You're gonna just train the whole dungeon as you guys run through it.
That's what Nat 20s exist for, right?
Yep. All right, let's get rid of all these guys. There we go. All right, so that's actually pretty good. Not bad actually.
All right, Alora.
So is indeed going to be Alora that move, or at least gets to go first. So you're dealing with this crazy bitch and a giant lightning eel also. That's kind of just like, "Whoa, guys, hello, what are you doing here?" It doesn't speak actually; it just makes noises.
Oops, I didn't mean to click on that.
Oh, maybe.
I'm wondering if I'm able to use this spell or.
What is it? The Hunter's Mark?
Yeah, but it says I need to concentrate for like an hour.
I think no. This is the duration. So
yeah, that just means that you can't do another spell at the same time for that hour unless you break.
Oh yeah, it'll break your concentration.
It's also a bonus action, so you need to do something before it.
Oh,
yep. So you can do you can do like I feel like you can do a quote unquote bonus action, right? But just you wouldn't be able to do like a bonus action and then like my bonus action is also gonna be to
bonus action.
Or my regular
before an action.
Yep, it's just that you can't do two bonus actions. Like you can't substitute an action with a bonus action or vice versa.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you like wanted to use a bonus action first and then like it would, you know, maybe end the fight beforehand. Oh no. In any other situation.
I'll just do 2 attacks with my longbow.
Okay, who are you actually gonna be going for here? You got there's this beautiful
Was the eel kind of submerged
actually,
still?
so she's the eel itself has surfaced. It's definitely surfaced here. And this water here is about 2 feet deep. So it can probably like nip at your ankles and stuff, you know?
I don't want to.
You don't want to get the eel nipping at your ankles. It's electric. It's electric.
But yeah, it's electric, and we're literally just in a pool of water.
You know?
We should start stepping away from this area then.
Yeah, you should run after you shoot, which you can.
Which I can do?
Yeah, you can
totally move. You can move after you shoot. You can scoot and shoot.
Oh, isn't someone in my way though?
Yeah, that's a.
So it
doesn't make
it
impassable. It just makes it you reduce.
You reduce
movement.
by
Oh, okay.
So instead of taking 5 movement speed to move there, it would move by 10.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll just shoot once and then I'll move.
All right. Oh, why is it because your ability lets you use your movement in order to shoot again, or another reason?
Oh, I thought moving used up like.
Nope. So you have one move, and then you have an action, and then you have a bonus action. So you would be able to move.
So I should move first.
But you can do them in any order that you want to. You can do them in any order that you want to.
Okay. I moved.
So I think
away from the water.
But who are you shooting with this one? I forgot. I wasn't paying attention, I think.
Oh, I'll get the mob. Nerid.
So you're going for? Oh, okay. So it's a Nerid. Dasa. So yeah, the arrow. Yeah, her head apparently is still submerged in the water a little bit, and she just kind of tilts her head a bit, and the arrow skims right by her, and shoots, and she lets out this kind of laugh, like that was cute.
Wow.
Nice shot.
All right. So I'll do another one.
Oh, yes. And then it's a 12, and yeah, she kind of she shoot it to the other side, right? And she just does it again, and it's like, wow.
Oh my god, I imagine her as the stupid like Legend of Zelda fairy thing.
Yo!
She just dodges out of the way.
This is fun. And it misses.
Oh no.
So here.
All right, finally ZergGirl got the back.
Yeah, so this area, it counts as difficult terrain as well. So I think you have even less movement speed. And I can't remember. So difficult terrain in general, the one that we had before was like 1/3 at one point. I don't know if difficult terrain itself should be.
Usually
I think it's
half
half.
the speed.
I think it's half on like just straight up difficult terrain should be just half, because this isn't like the slime. This is just regular water.
Yeah.
So just to be half, and then if you have to pass through people, then it does it again, I guess.
Yeah. So she was here. So that's 5, 10 through Zora. Oh, 15 because of the difficulty. Then
So 15, 15.
25. And then she.
Would she make it?
Did she barely make it to the edge, I guess?
I think so. Because when she gets off of the water, it doesn't. I guess it's half and half. That's so awkward, but yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
I'm at the edge.
Yeah.
Okay.
So all right. It is Zora's turn.
Alrighty. Shoot. I will head on back.
What?
Okay, yeah. This one's fine.
So yeah, you have to do it on the ledge. So I forget, you started what, right next to Bridgette?
She was yeah, there.
Oh, she was right around here. Okay. So just be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, that works. And what do you do?
Okay, I will use Guiding Bolt.
Okay. Who do you want to use Guiding Bolt on here? You got this giant eel. And then you get the Nereid.
Well, so Alora already hit the mermaid, right?
Well, she tried to. Okay. And she just kind of like both of the arrows just, you know,
no one's
it almost
injured.
looked like yeah, they're chilling.
Well, I will put it on the mermaid since the eel is already like on the surface kind of, and it's easy to see. But she's a slippery bitch.
She is. All right. So we got Guiding Bolt, so she has to make a spell save. Oh, holy shit! Damn, son.
Jesus.
Wow. Okay, so definitely, yeah. She's still looking over, like, you know, at she was looking at Alora, you know, and she's still kind of like moving her head back and forth, and totally does not see Zora moving around. Let's do the save first, right? Because it's still gonna hit, because I think it does half.
Mm-hmm.
If it saves, and it's dexterity. Oh no, spell save DC. What kind of spell save is it? I need to find her spell save. Huh? Do they have? What kind of spell is it? I thought that should just be a regular. Because spell save DC is 13. So when you're hitting somebody else, we did this last time. I swear.
Yeah.
I swear we did this. What is your spellcaster modifier? Is it Wisdom?
Right? Yeah.
As a cleric, I would assume it would be Wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do Wisdom. She's not very wise.
Yay!
So as she's kind of just moving her head back and forth, you know, like, this giant bolt just like shoots out of Zora once again. Like she turns over, bends over, and just no, I'm just kidding. But
am I still farting it out?
No, but it hits her, right, and it completely just knocks her back, you know, and she's just like, whoa, oh. And her voice changes from that kind of like, you know, almost calming and taunting kind of tone to this like, she's definitely worried right now about what just happened. She did not expect the wrath of Zora. I don't even know the name of Zora's god, but you know, I don't think this Dasa wants to know either. 21.
So like she should have like some kind of like sparkle around her now, like the after effects of the light hitting her.
Word.
So we should be able to see her even if she like submerges herself. Like,
okay.
So
that is good. Yep. So it says, yep. The next attack roll made a target also has advantage thanks to the mystical dim light glittering on the target until then. So I don't know if it gives it like a vision thing. I would assume though with that kind of like a, you know, sparkle, but the way that it's described, it says thanks to the mystical dim light. So what I'm gonna say, since it doesn't explicitly say it, like you know, like what would be another spell that would literally radiate the target?
Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame, right? So since it doesn't actually say it, I think it's mainly for the actual attack, and it just describes it. Why the advantage would be. So it's a dim light. It's a mystical dim light.
Okay.
Alrighty. All right, it is Dasa's turn, and yeah, after that sacred flame, yeah, she's she's feeling a lot less brave than she was a second ago. You know, like that. It went from 100 to 0 real quick, for her. And she does after. So yeah, she's actually going to at first look at Zora like, whoa, you're strong, and go for some acid. So she like kind of just like spits, hawks a loogie at you. She loses all of her grace. She loses all of her grace. And I'm wondering, so do you save?
My armor class is 18.
18? So she hawks a loogie at you. And it just, it basically just it lands on your armor. And it doesn't do anything. You know, she was aiming for your face. And you kind of just say, wow, I don't know. That was rude. She lost all of her grace real quick. You know, you thought that she was kind of just graceful and whatnot. But she just hawked a loogie at you. And it didn't do anything. And then she's actually going to dive into the water afterwards. And it's going to be the giant eel's turn. And before she dives under, she's like, Talk, get him. You have to handle this one. And then Talk, the giant lightning eel, mad, is going to swim on over towards Zora and provoke. Oh no, I think that would provoke 2, wouldn't it?
What?
Yeah.
From Raist and Bridgette?
Attacks of opportunity can be only with melee attacks, right?
Yeah,
I
like was
so.
It actually like close enough to hit us and then left?
Oh, this was here, yeah. This is close enough to hit you guys.
Then yeah.
I believe. So yeah.
Do I do an attack of opportunity with my staff?
Yeah.
Yo, do you even have a staff like command like, in your
I have a quarter
sheet?
staff.
Okay.
With a -1.
Oof.
Well,
all right.
I'll go. So I just get like my whole like attack, or just
as
one
it
attack?
does. As running. Oh, this is only one. Sorry about that. I clicked the wrong thing.
Okay, I think it's sickle.
Sickle it up.
Yeah.
Shit, that's a hit. For 4 slashing. Okay.
I got a 14.
And Raist?
I rolled a 14.
Oh, you rolled a 14? That is gonna hit. That's a hit.
How do I roll damage? Do I click this?
You just click on the quarterstaff.
Click this? Nope.
No, like click on the chat box quarterstaff.
So it's like the text. Yeah, it's like the text of it. I figured it out last time.
I see. Okay.
For 5. All right. Dang. Okay. Yeah. So as it tries to swim away in order to avenge its clear master, Bridgette slashes it with a scythe, and Raist is like, "What? Where did this come from?" And he pulls out a quarterstaff. I don't know, out of his big old bag of heads and tricks, and just kind of, he doesn't even know how to really use it, but he oh, that's an 11. I'm sorry, bud. Yeah, you don't know how to use your quarterstaff apparently because you didn't even know you had it. And I guess I don't know, you like do like a broom sweeping motion with it, but there's no broom at the end of it. You know what I mean? And you just, you totally miss it.
Oh, the 14 misses?
The 14 does hit. I was looking at the 11. Those were the other
trying to do the damage.
Yes, so you totally hit it. Yeah. Okay. So you did the sweeping motion and you bashed it in the face, which is pretty rude. As it's trying to swim away, and it's like as it swims away to avenge its master, and it will actually. So it can lift up in order to attack, but it can't stay above water for too long. So it lashes out at Zora.
My attacks are actually doing it correctly. I feel like my attacks aren't actually being
when you roll them?
Yeah.
Let's see. What happened here? What you rolled 21
Because
with
I
the
can
sickle,
use...
so it's 1d20. CS.
I can use my dexterity instead of strength as a monk for both my attack and damage rolls, and my dexterity is 3 as opposed to strength 1.
Yeah, and it's rolling your 1 strength here. I'm looking at it.
With the attack, it should let you set what the primary attribute is.
Yeah. So it's been rolling strength for the whole time when you punch people or when you slash people?
When I slash people. It's been fine for the unarmed strikes.
For the unarmed, of course.
Yeah, the sickle will be different.
Okay. So yeah, if that's the case, then that's awesome. Good catch. All right. So yeah, the eel is actually going to bite Zora twice here instead, because it's not... Yeah, one creature with eel touches outside of water. So if you're outside of water, I don't know if it can bite you, but it can lightning jolt you. And that's what it's going to do. So that's what I had rolled before ZG had. So one creature the eel touches within 5 feet of it outside water, or each creature within 15 feet of it in a body of water. So since you guys are not in water, it's actually just going to bite.
Okay.
So, Zora here. And you need to give me a Constitution saving throw as it goes for it. Hot damn! All right, so yeah, it says what is it? On a failed save, target takes 13 or 3d8 damage. If the target takes any of this damage, so that wasn't a failed save. That was a so when you say on a failed save, target takes 13, 38. They succeeded. On a successful save, a target takes half as much damage and isn't stunned. Okay, so you're just going to take 3d8 damage here, and you're not going to get stunned.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, still quite a bit. Still quite a bit, and it's going to be 13...
Wait, isn't it half of it?
Yes, half of this, right?
Yeah.
So 13 divided by the 2, it's going to be the 6, because it's rounded down. So there you go. The eel has shocked you, made a shocking entrance, and it is indeed going to be Bridgette's turn.
Cool beans. Well, it's going to take me an awful long time to get over there.
I'd throw the sickle.
Yeah. And it's not really worth it doing a water whip. Let's see here.
Yeah, because what's that distance? Oh, because it's the difficult terrain and 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Let me think. Is there a way to get off of this platform for you, Raist? Racist?
I can get off the platform either way.
Okay.
If you walk out, it's easier for me. Yes.
Well, I can also create an ice path, but I don't want to do it if I don't have to. I don't want to do it if like you don't need it as well.
I mean, I got range attacks. I'm cool just chilling back here.
All right. Yeah, because it's an action for me to do it, so I wouldn't really have anything else to do. All right, let's just see. Well, I do have bonus speed for being a monk who's unarmed or unoutfitted.
Okay.
So I have 40 feet speed, actually. And then I can dash if I'm not going to use an action. So let me see here. So 10.
Okay.
10, 20, 30, 4D would put me on top of Bridgette. Let's see. So I was here. 10, 20, 30, and then 40. Right?
40. And then...
So that would be...
You're off of the terrain now here.
Yeah, but I don't have any more speed after that, I don't think. So...
Oh, is it dash double? Is it dash?
Yeah, I was just thinking if I didn't have the dash, but it looks like I have the dash. So I'll do 5, 10...
Gotcha.
20. I'll put myself here.
Okay. So you guys have a flank on the eel right now. And, yep. I was going to say, yeah, for dashing, it uses an action or your bonus. I don't know if you have a bonus that you wanted to.
No, I don't.
Okay. So it's going to be Raist's turn. Raist.
Okay.
Show him what you got, bird lady.
Man, I decide what I want to actually do. I think I will just go with a good old chill touch, which I'll plus the thing again. So it's 2d8 damage. And a ghostly hand appears on it and grabs it. Can't heal until my next turn.
All right, what's the range? 120 feet. Okay. So we got spell save DC of 16, and that is for you, I assume, Mint. Yeah, is it int for you, Raist?
Yes, int.
Okay. All right, let's see how smart this eel is, man. It's a freaking eel. Okay.
No.
Oh my god.
A literal 0.
Oh my god. So it actually rolled a 0. It is really dumb.
-4 intelligence.
That wasn't even a critical failure.
Wow.
Amazing.
Shocking. You know,
Maybe Alora should have tamed it.
Yeah, maybe. Look at it. It's not very smart. All right. So, yeah, you're going to hit it up. Definitely going to hit here, and it's going to knock it for 13 necrotic damage. Oh, damn. So, yeah, as the eel kind of just like cocks its head at you, you know, like the way that Dasa was doing it was more in like a playful way, but he just does it in like the kind of like dog just wants to treat or is very confused kind of way. As he sees this giant, you know, necrotic hand going to try to pet it, and he thinks that he's just going to be pet, but it completely just it chills it. He's like, yeah, that hurts. That's not a good pet, man. That's animal abuse. Somebody called the ASPCA. Yeah, and it's looking a little weaker than before, but you know, he's just like, well, he's more disappointed that the pet wasn't like Dasa's touch. And it's gonna be Alora's turn.
All right. It's kind of too close for my taste. So, this isn't difficult terrain, right? I don't have a penalty for moving.
No, it's not difficult terrain. Okay. The only difficult terrain is the actual ledge there, and then the pool of water that Dasa disappeared into.
I'm just gonna go to the corner and fire my bow.
All right, hit me up. Okay, 1 hit. That's a definite hit right there. And narrowly is a hit as well. So you do hit both times. Hit me up with that damage.
Oof.
First one gonna be a 4, and the second hit, oh, it's gonna be a 10. So 14 total damage. And yeah, you know, while its head is still down after getting pet by Raist, 2 arrows shoom, shoom, from the distance just go through and just pierce it, harpoon it even. This eel has been double harpooned, and it starts to kind of shimmer with that lightning a little bit more, but it's also starting to bleed. Oh, it was bleeding a little bit before, but not quite. It's just a lot of blood's coming out now, and it makes out a kind of a loud squeal, almost maybe like a dolphin noise. All right, he's gonna make a little dolphin noise, you know, just to make you guys feel more guilty.
Wow.
Rude.
Rude.
Making us feel bad about killing this eel.
You know?
Wow.
This eel. Zora, it's gonna be your turn.
Okay, well, I'm pretty mad at it because it like nipped at me, or it electroshocked me.
She's gonna put it down.
Just put it out of its misery.
Take it out back in the shed.
It looks up at you with beady eyes.
Oh no.
Oh, just the perfect amount too. Yeah, as it has 2 arrows just sticking out of its sides, you know, and its fins even, right in its gills actually. You know, it looks up one last time, and the last sight that this electric eel sees is a giant warhammer coming to crash down right on its skull, and it just completely smashes the eel's skull with a sound that could be heard throughout this whole cavern. And it doesn't move. It stops moving.
Haha.
You killed it.
All right. So upon hearing this crack, and she, you know, you kind of hear like a no, like a bubble no, like you basically just hear it a little bit because it's a very loud, piercing sound underwater. Like when she was singing, it was a very nice melodic sound, but this is a very piercing sound underwater, but none of you are underwater. But you see a bunch of bubbles just kind of come to the surface, you know, like if you're underwater, just like if you're scuba diving, or snorkeling, I should say, is what you guys would see. And then she actually comes to the surface. Oh my god, I really need to go to the hotkeys, man. I got this one day. One day. Yeah, so yeah, Dasa is over here, and upon seeing Chalk completely get his skull cracked in a million pieces here, she says, "Chalk, no, God," and she goes, hey, you, the good shot, and you, the mighty hammer, and you with the great touch, and just you with I don't know about you. You seem like a really wise person. If you leave me alone, I have treasures. You know, if you look where your friend is over there, by the door, you know, at the bottom of that pool, there's some treasure, and I swear, it's just, please.
Okay, who wants to go check?
Can I
As she tries
get a
to
gut check on like?
She's starting to move. So she's trying to move back a little bit. We're still in combat right now. But she is definitely retreating, or at least moving back. So for her move, you know, she wants to go to Chalk, and then she realizes that it's not safe. So she retreats to the other side of the pool. But yeah, it would be on your turn. And it seems like she's not going to continue, as she stands on the other side of the pool and just looks incredibly distraught. And it would be Bridgette's turn next. I just gotta move her. Why can't I move her? Oh, I'm on the GM layer? Shit. So she moves back there. And just wants y'all to leave her alone. I'm sorry about everything, I swear. And it would be Bridgette's turn.
So we're still in combat.
Technically, it's up to you guys if you want to leave combat. So her turn is more of a retreat as she's in the water.
She says there's treasure in there.
And she's saying that, hey, you know, by your friend. You know, just as long as you leave me alone.
Let me see.
And she realizes, I promise I won't. She goes, I won't summon my other friends. You know, and she's trying to like. Yeah, she's very sad about her pet leaving, but she's threatening in a way, saying like, you know, as long as you take the treasure and leave, I won't summon my other friends. And I'll let you guys go. Like she's seeming a bit
Can she point
bravado.
to where the treasure is exactly?
Yeah. So she's pointing right towards Raist. Okay.
All right.
And below him, She just points down, like, your friend, like, look down, really look.
I'm trying to see if I can shape the flowing river right up. You can change water to ice and reshape ice in the area in any manner you choose. Raise or lower the ice's elevation, create or fill in a trench, erect or flatten a wall, or form a pillar.
Yeah, that's okay.
So you think that makes it sound
like
I could like lift it out
and then bring it up to that area?
Yeah.
You know what? For a spell like that, and for where she's pointing to, you can do that spell because we did it to get across the what's it called, right? Mm-hmm. That pool. So I'm wondering what was the range of it, right? So you can lift it all up. Just to know where, because it's gonna be by race, like that square.
An area of ice no larger than 30 feet on a side within 120 feet of you.
Yeah, I think that's this pool is. I don't think it's that deep or that wide. so the water itself, yeah, it's definitely not. It is not 30 feet.
So I can do it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I do.
I'm going to let you do it.
I spend a key point.
All right. So
my last one.
Oh, shit. All right. So, yeah, you lift up this water and it's ice. And she goes, "What are you doing? No." And she says, it's a cave inside of the water. And as you lift up the water there, all you see is ice just like fling up to the ceiling. And you see this horrified look on Dasa's face, and like, no, it's in the water below. It's a cave. To Raist as she's pointing and like kind of like, oh, she can actually speak common, by the way. Never mind. So she's gonna be saying this in common. So all of y'all should be able to understand it. So yeah, basically, it's a grotto. It's behind the kelp, and you froze the kelp, and you might have. Oh.
Well, none of us can swim anyways.
Yep.
We'll go with our lives.
So after she does that, she just, and then splashes back into the water. Well, I think it would be on your turn, so she can't even do it.
If I didn't use my action,
she just looks horrified.
I would kill her now.
Yeah.
She lied. She was intentionally deceitful.
All right. So it's it would be Raist's turn. Yeah. Hit him up, baby. Unless you have a bonus action of any sort, but yeah, that was
I'm done.
Okie dokies. Raist. What you got for him?
I could turn to her and be like, all right, final chance. Tell us what lies behind this door.
Look, I would say, yeah, she's definitely under a lot of stress here. So I'm still gonna have a not persuasion, but not persuasion. I think, right? Like this is like a threatening. This is more of a threatening. So it's gonna be like a deception. Like you're not trying to like trick her into telling you. You're just saying like you better tell me right now or else.
Have the exact same value in all of them. So whatever you want.
Oh, intimidation. That's the one that I was thinking of. Yeah, I'm like, Jesus, persuasion, right? It's like intimidation. So, well, yeah. Well, look. There's a lot of the dangerous stuff, you know. Behind this door, has at least it's just more water. It's difficult for most people that I know that have tried to make it through. You know, you just gotta watch your step. You know, you gotta watch your step. You know, not everybody can move across water like me, and Chalk at least used to. But yeah, I don't really go past that. I like to stay within the water. So where the water ends is where I usually only swim to.
Okay. I think the only thing I'll do on my turn then is I don't know if I can walk all this way. I'll come over here to the body of the eel and I'll use Gentle Repose.
Ooh.
Which doesn't do a whole lot, but
it's just like a kind of a
it'll preserve the corpse. Like it won't just like start decaying immediately and everything.
Are you salting corpses again?
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
It's just a pinch of salt.
A pinch of salt. And that's all it takes.
It was a saltwater seal. It's fine.
Yep. Yeah, he's. Oh, yeah. I think the tears coming out of Dasa. I mean, it could provide enough.
You're just throwing salt on her dead pet.
It's just like holy water. No, what do you have? A salt shaker that you keep with you?
Copper on its eyes.
Oh, so you're putting salt in its eyes as well?
Copper.
No, you said copper. I'm just kidding. Yeah. What is copper Sylvan for salt? Huh? No.
You disrespect the dead in front of people a lot.
And
but no, this is literally showing respect.
It's more of like a right. They do this to So Dasa's still kind of just like in shock. Her hands are on her mouth. Just like can't believe that Chalk is really dead.
Well, he is.
Indeed.
Let's go to the next door.
All right. So you guys are choosing to just disengage and be like, "Yep, we're done with you."
Anyone want to actually kill the mermaid?
No.
Nope.
Let's go.
Okay. Then we'll just leave her sobbing in the corner.
And she starts singing again as you guys are moving across this. You're out of combat, by the way, so let me X out of this.
It's going to be fun when we get to come back down this way for some reason.
And she's still crying? What? Yeah. As you guys are walking across that ledge. She, dips under the water and swims over towards Chuck. And you just hear this, crying and sobbing.
Now,
and a song in Sylvan.
Raist, do you ever run out of salt and copper coins?
Dude, he makes it rain, dude.
Do you think copper coins are like the lowest form? It's literally like a penny.
Yeah, but like, can you ever like run out of this stuff? Like, how much salt do you put on like a giant saltwater eel?
I've used like 6 copper coins.
Okay, but like the salt though, like how much salt do you have to spray on a giant saltwater eel?
I'm not just like,
oh, you mean like the components thing?
On it, like crazy.
It says a pinch of salt.
It's just a pinch, and that stops it from raising from the dead.
Apparently,
it's a literal magic spell. This isn't just like something anyone can do.
It's like it's like a reagent, right? And then
It just seems so convenient to be able to do it to every single dead thing.
It's a 2nd level necromancy spell. It's a ritual.
Oh, so you can't do it every time.
It's a ritual.
You'll eventually.
So a ritual. The way that rituals work is that they'll have like a component they may take like some time to do, but they don't take up a spell slot or anything.
Okay.
All right.
So you can do it all the time.
Yes.
Okay.
Indeed, it's just for yeah. Okay. A little necromancer.
That's just showing respect for the dead.
He's like, I'm just showing respect.
No, you're not. You're stopping.
So it said rituals a 10-minute cast. Oh, okay, I got you. Hey, time is of the essence.
I'm not worried about an eel coming back from the dead.
If you think about it, 10 minutes, man. That's a good amount of time, You guys are realizing that there's poison too. It's just like it's still lingering in the air.
Oh yeah.
It's definitely still lingering in the air. So anytime you would do gentle repose, we would assume that 10 minutes went by if you decide
10 minutes? Is that what it says?
Yeah, it says what?
Where?
Oh, wait.
Did I say passing time, 1 action?
Oh, no. Range, touch, target, component.
Yeah, it's just
one duration says 10 days. Never mind. What am I saying?
Yeah.
Casting time is 1 action.
I will say, though, that the 10-minute short rest that we took wasn't enough to recharge my key points, so I'm currently at 0, and I'm injured.
Oh, man.
So if we fight another boss soon, it might be difficult.
Well,
tough.
It's hard to do a long rest in this place.
I just had to take a 30-minute short rest is the thing. We only took 10 minutes. We're very specific about that.
Oh, we definitely could have done that. Okay. Next time.
Okay. I won't be at full power, but I'll still open the door.
Someone go in front of me.
I'll open the door.
Yep. There's a keyhole in this door, but you realize that it is indeed unlocked.
Or maybe someone with like 18 armor class could open it.
Yeah, you wish, huh?
Are you literally in the back? Are you literally the last person?
She's literally sipping from a soda as well.
I have always been in the back. Yeah.
How much armor do you have, Ravi?
Me?
Oh, Ravi.
11.
Oh.
11.
I have 12.
Zora has 8. What, you said 18?
Yeah, Zora has 18.
She knows what she's about,
She's
okay?
like, yeah.
She knows what she is, and she is not denying anything. But she is living her life how she lives, okay?
She died doing what she loved.
Looting dead bodies.
Nothing. Yep. Just like, hey, you guys.
Yo, she died because she was too rich, but whatever.
You would be that guy at the end of the
she tries
Mummy
to dive down.
who like tries to take more coins out and then kills himself.
Because he's too... Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. That's exactly what I was about to say, but not with that reference. I'm so glad you made that reference.
If you ever make a new character, Olivia, that's what Zora's fate has to be.
100%. That's a spirit animal, 100%, right?
Yeah, and then the next character I am is going to be so totally different. You guys are going to be like, yeah, you're going to be such a bitch, right? And I'll be like, no, I'm totally going to help you guys.
She's actually going to be helpful. That'll be a shock.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so you guys want to open this door up, or at least
I'm doing it. I'm pushing them forward, making a grand entrance.
Wham! Just as Dasa had said, yeah, it's it is indeed. Let's see, yeah, just a shallow, watered corridor. It's about 3 feet deep and very cold. So yeah, it's starting to get shallower as you move towards the east. So it's a little bit deeper, right, as you open the door, as about as deep as where you were on that ledge. And then the further east that you go, it's getting a little bit shallower. So as you get to this corner, you realize that there is a set of stairs with another set of doors, or at least a door. A set of doors, we'll say. It's just like the doors you've seen before. And I'm sure there will be many more. I'm gonna open this door too, Bridgette?
Yep.
All right.
That's my job.
That's my job. I'm the door girl. All right, so you open up this, you open up the door. So as you open it up, you look at this much wider kind of hallway. Yeah, it's 20 feet wide, has piles of rubble and debris scattered along its length. And as you move out, I think you can see there a little bit more. So the north wall depicts people questing for a new land. Their experiences during the journey, including crossing treacherous mountains, sailing over storm-tossed seas, and receiving the guidance of the gods in their battles to keep their homeland free of invasions. In the center of the wall is a painting of a pyramid with a temple atop it, and the sun shining over the land. Double bronze doors stand in the eastern end of the south wall. As you can see... Let's see here. Eastern end of the south wall. So south... Oh, those are your... Isn't that those doors that you guys came through? Was it not, right? The south wall. Eastern end of the south wall. That's literally where you guys came through, right? So, okay, thought so.
Yeah.
So on the other side of it, it's double bronze doors, it looks like. Oh, eastern end of the south wall. I see. I see what they mean.
If you reveal the area we started the dungeon in, you wrote down north, south, east, west there, and I can reference that.
Yeah, right? I think you had actually done that.
Yeah, but can you reveal the starting area?
What was it? Oh, I never unrevealed it by accident.
Yeah.
That was only for the battle. Okay. All right. Smart. Yeah, but it's just a it's very nice, wide-looking hall. Let me reveal this for us, because it'll help me too. But there's actually a compass here, right? I feel like this should be revealed, like, and I wish I could just move it. Boom, like that. Look at this.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
That is helpful.
Right? And I just gotta find you guys again. So, okay. Enough here. Let me see. Yeah, so as you're going through this hallway... So what was it? The double bronze doors? I didn't finish it. So down the hall to the west is an archway carved in the form of twining serpents, and beyond it the corridor continues on into shadow. So that would be yep, down the west where it's like there, and then is there anything that I missed here? Because it seems like
it's another dead end.
Yeah, I was gonna say it shouldn't. I feel like there shouldn't be a.
Can I investigate the area and see if there's anything on the walls or?
Sure. So where you are, it's just like kind of like walking down the hallway and just tapping your quarterstaff.
Well, you said there were some depictions on the wall.
Exactly. Yeah. So yep, there were on the north wall. It's like people that are questing for new land, right? So along this hallway, you're basically seeing this kind of just kind of very magnificent depiction, almost like a flip book, if you will, of just people questing. You know, it's like they're trying to find new places to go, almost like you guys in this hallway.
Okay. I think I'd look around for any of the depictions during of these people looking for new places.
Okay.
Probably
sure.
Touching all over the walls, seeing if there's anything there.
Yep. As you do so, hit me up with what's it called?
Investigation.
Investigation is what? Perception?
No, investigation is a roll.
Yeah, there's 2 different ones.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. All right.
Not great.
So yeah, you're just investigating around, and you're like, wow, these are very, very nice drawings. You know, they look pretty cool. So
cool drawings. Anyone else have any bright ideas?
So here.
Aren't we gonna investigate that beginning room if we're out of ideas?
The one with all the
bunch of murals.
Yeah, the murals.
I think you guys went there.
Yeah.
Right? And I think you had tried to connect the things that were on the crypt, or not the crypt, but the coffin, and compare like this code, you know.
Yeah, we were seeing if there was anything
if
about
there was some kind of a connection.
And
there was no connection. That was when he had woken up around that time, and decided to try to come and kill you, and then got completely embarrassed.
Yeah.
But yeah, I say as you do kind of investigate it though, you're seeing that they are kind of cool. This western wall. So when you were walking in, even I'm always trying to remember to look before I read like a spoiler alert. But this kind of thing, I think with an investigation of 10, and even not even with an investigation, there's things that you would actually see. Would be, you know, the western wall having a cleverly painted mural designed to give the illusion of depth and reality. And then the effect of the poison gas is kind of contributing to that impression. So, and that is on the, that western wall. So that would be, yeah. Oh, we have the compass now. I don't have it fully zoomed out. Let me just do that.
It's the bottom, right?
That one, is it? It should be.
North is on the left, so I assume that east is up and west is down.
Yeah, east would be up, yep. And then,
yeah.
So we have also, I think, I'm just making sure there's something I'm not missing, because it just seemed, you remember last time I was like, oh, and read, and it's like, oh, well, rip.
Yeah, gotta be
and
careful.
I think it would be just stuff that would be, you know, if you were to do certain things that they're responses for them. As far as that goes.
As far as what goes, the murals?
Anything, the things, you know, when you're DMing, right, and you have certain text and whatnot that is in a different font.
Oh,
or at least like that. So you don't just read right through it. It's more so about okay, if X happens, then you can kind of reveal
Okay,
X.
so X has to happen, guys.
Right? In general, that would be for everything, yeah. So
I will investigate the thing that I'm near, which is, I guess, the
western wall.
Yeah, the western wall, exactly.
All right, yeah, that western wall has those that is, yeah, so you're standing out there, and
hey, I'm not even that intelligent. I rolled well.
Okay, so why doesn't it show? Okay, so all right, here we go. So the north wall has the people questing for the new land, the experiences during the journey, crossing treacherous mountains, sailing over the storm-tossed seas, receiving guidance on gods. And in the center, so in the center of the wall is that pyramid with the temple atop it, and the sun shining over the land. And then on the west wall was the one that we were just saying. What? It was just this. Jeez, there's so much text, dude. There's so much. I thought painting of that. Double.
Well, maybe this would be a good time to stop, and then you can read up on it.
This one is that's a lot of stuff. I mean, just in general, but that's just small. I mean, just to get more familiar with it, how far, so that it's not like a stop. You know what I mean? To like kind of figure that out. But yeah, I mean, it is 11:50, I would say. So you guys, get into this corridor, and I believe that would be a good idea, just so that I can make sure that I'm not like stumbling as far as that goes. So
okay,
make it a lot smoother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
that's good. We killed a person's pet today.
You killed a person's pet and a vampire.
Yep, it's been a action-packed day.
Very, very. Indeed. So thank you guys all for tuning in to RollCraft. We are here in the Hidden Shrine of Tamoachan, and our party members, they're just slicing and dicing their way through, punching, and hammering, shooting, looting,
scything,
and scooting even.
Sickle tickles.
Sickle tickles. All
oh my.
Yeah, it's been quite an eventful episode today. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. A lot of violence here, a lot of bloodshed, a lot of, well, at least one decapitation, so that's always a plus. And I hope to catch you guys on the next one. It'll be on Mondays at 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock PST, and I believe Olivia was saying that it's 10 o'clock KST if you're in Korea. So yeah, big ups to my role players today, and they definitely progressed to a lot more today than they did last week.
Nice.
So that's awesome. So we'll catch you guys on the next one, and I hope you guys have an awesome week.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.